covering all your sports info. You step in and stand clear. Let's go. Don't stop. You got Super Dave, Coach Kirk, and Todd, the Magnificent.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
Sit down. You get a doctor number?
So I'm visiting my mother. That's good enough. That's good enough.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody. We are live. It is Super Dave along with Coach Kirk.
Yes, that's me, sir.
G Money sitting in for Serge, the sports star.
What's up, everyone?
Slick the Relic.
Living fossil.
Todd the Magnificent.
Back in the building, ready to go. Why he only got to clap for himself and nobody else though? Only for himself he clap. Ain't that so?
He's a tough active follower.
Yeah, for real,
Right.
for real.
All right. We also got
For real.
we also got Anthony Green in the building.
Right.
Yes.
I am he, and he is him.
All right, we got a full house. All right, so that's mine. Thank you. So we got a full house today. First off, let's shout out to Serge. He's still
Yes,
on
sir, my
vacation.
brother. You truly miss, man. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Welcome back, the Magnificent.
Thank you.
We celebrate your mom's birthday. Peace
Yes,
and blessings
indeed.
to her.
Yes.
Sound like a special good thing.
All right.
Yes, it was.
Good.
So
Looking all refreshed and everything over there, man.
All right, so let's
Ain't got a care in the world.
let's
man.
get down to business. So Coach Kurt shared with us quick fast that Ed Kranepool passed away.
Probably have to crowd
Former
saying,
Mets, Mets first baseman, played in the early 70s, late 60s, early 70s, and whatnot. So may he rest in peace. All right, and
Sure.
Right. Rest in peace.
he was a great Mets icon. So let's roll with that. So anyway, how's everybody's weekend? We're gonna start with you, Coach Kirk.
very good.
All right,
That's
G Money,
Mine was good. Mine was excellent.
the Relic.
It was okay.
All right, great.
It's
great,
okay.
great.
No clapping. It's
It was
okay.
okay.
All right. Magnificent.
I had a blessed weekend.
All right,
Yes.
Brother Green.
Who that guy with the 49ers
My weekend was
hoodie on?
beautiful. All I can say is that football season has officially started.
That's right.
That is correct.
And
That
after
is correct.
today, it's gonna be 0-1, right? It's gonna be 0-1 for y'all.
Wow.
We hope so.
All right.
I don't
So,
even believe what you say.
Yeah, of course I do, man. Of course I do.
But
So-
your quarterback.
yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know where to begin. We need to begin with the
With
NFL.
the Steelers.
All right.
No.
Oh,
no,
my
no, no.
Lord.
Well, we start with you.
No,
Let's
no.
save the worst for last.
My team ain't play yet.
We ain't play yet, man. Don't
We can
jinx
talk-
us.
We can talk about that bum ass. Excuse my language.
Oh my Lord.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
please.
okay, man.
Oh, what the
That's
Giants?
okay.
The Giants?
Yes.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Yes.
Lord.
Oh my God.
It's terrible.
Couldn't happen to a nicer team.
And they deserve it.
We got
That's
Giants fans
right.
watching
Yeah,
that.
of course we do. We got some call-ins too that they probably calling. But
They was already upset after watching the Eagle game.
Yeah. exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what? I don't think anybody expected that team to win that game.
To win that game?
To win any of their games. I think.
Oh, I think they.
Who?
I think they
The
gonna win
Giants?
some games. Yeah, they're gonna win some games.
Not with that kind of offense.
They
they
horrible.
got.
They horrible.
They were.
What
They'll
did
make
somebody?
it. I
What
thought-
was the prediction? Dave. I think we said 6 games that the Giants will win this year.
Oh, somebody said
I think it was 6 if I
Yeah.
remember a couple
But
weeks ago.
Yeah,
Didn't-
yeah.
So far, they
Didn't
that's gonna be a
um
hard thing against.
didn't the quarterback for Minnesota get hurt? The rookie guy, he's out, right? The guy from
Yes.
Michigan.
Sam
Yeah,
Darnold
he got hurt in
is the
preseason.
Oh,
quarterback.
okay.
Yeah, he got hurt in preseason.
former Jets quarterback.
The guy
Sam
from
Darnold.
McCarthy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He got hurt. Yeah,
Oh.
during preseason.
So, and if you a former Jets player and you come into the MetLife Stadium and you trample over the Giants like you did, I mean, it's a cause of concern for Giant fans. So, I mean, when we think about it,
You think that's the reason? I think Sam Donald is better than Daniel Jones. Anyway,
course,
I think he's
anybody.
better anyway.
And I'll say this here right now: he will not be the Giants quarterback next year.
Well, he's been there how many years now?
He will
3,
not.
4 years?
Yeah, he's going to be. He's close to done.
He will not be the Giants quarterback next year.
He got 3 years. 3 years of being there.
All right, let me ask you. They go 500. Well, they can't go
They're not
500.
going 500.
8 and 9.
just a second, they could go 500 if they have a tie.
No.
It would be 8-8. and
Well,
one.
I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
If he plays decent, then maybe, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
Who is it?
This is Postel,
Gotta be
so
Postel.
and we already know. We already know that he's the only person besides Steele we taking the call. Right.
Yo, y'all know I ain't got much time, but shout out to everybody that's in the building.
All right, let's talk about it.
The bearded one. What's
going
up?
on, Green? What it is? I see
You don't sound
everybody in
too
the
happy.
building.
You sound like you're a little bit in mourning there.
Yo, not at all, kid, because I seen it coming. I was like, no,
Oh,
it's
I know
off.
you did. You
I was
already know.
telling everybody to get on the boat. Save yourself.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yo, so now everybody sees what I've been saying for about the past year, almost 2 years, is that they hung their whole career on a quarterback they didn't even draft, and now they in the hot seat.
Wow.
Yeah.
DeBoll and Skone, or whatever however you say his name. At the end of the day, they showing you how they cannot manage. If you couldn't see this, Stevie Wonder saw this coming. If you couldn't see this coming, if you couldn't see that this guy was no good and that this guy did not deserve that money, if you couldn't see that, keeping Barkley would have been the best thing for him, especially if you're going to draft a receiver, you're starting to build your line.
Right.
And then you try to replace him with a mediocre running back. Not saying that don't want to knock Singletary. He probably would be a good second string or a backup or a third, But at the end of the day, he's not Saquon.
No.
And now you let Saquon walk, you ain't getting nothing for him.
Nothing.
You ain't getting nothing for him. John Mara is like, y'all didn't tell me this was gonna be like
And he's in their division.
No, this is what I don't understand because I only seen that one episode of Hard Knocks with them on there, and the owner was telling him, "Yo, do what you got to do to sign him."
Right.
Yes,
And
he
that
did.
the guy was sitting there like, all right, he's like laughing and joking, like, yeah, we'll do it, whatever. But it didn't seem like the GM was like with it, and you let him walk out the door for nothing. You're gonna tell him, yeah, get your best offer and get back to me.
And get back to
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
right.
what?
Yeah.
And the owner's telling you to sign him, do what you got to do. We want him, and I don't understand why that guy still got a job. I would like to know how he still got a job.
I'm glad you talked about that. I'm glad you talked about that. Do you remember how Mara looked at him when he finally realized that Saquon wasn't going to be there? The way he looked at Scone, and Scone was like, it was too much, And the way Mara gave him this look, like, rich people, man, everything is in their face. They don't say anything. And he was just looking at him like, if this don't work,
he's not going to be there. The coach ain't going to be there.
Hey, Cecil,
And Daniel Jones ain't going to be there next year. They're going to clean house. Go ahead.
Cecil, disagree. I got a question to ask you.
What up, Green?
Being that we already know this is all unraveling, and you and Todd is saying I agree 100% on. Which direction do you see this team? Not just after the quarterback, but which direction do you see this team this season? Do you?
They're at the bottom of the conference.
Okay, but do you see them having a fire sale for whatever they got left?
I don't.
To try to get.
Nah,
So
I don't.
try to
See,
say,
my thing is right. My thing is it's still early.
We gonna go all out or whatever.
Well, not
No,
now.
they don't have to get rid of everybody.
They still got a good
they got some
defense.
good players.
They didn't play well that game,
Yeah,
but they still got a good defense.
good players.
I don't know about good defense.
Yes, it is. They got a good.
They
I don't
got
know
some
about
good
good
players.
Listen,
They ain't got to get rid of everybody,
Right.
but they
They
gotta.
They couldn't stop a nosebleed last week. I mean yesterday. They couldn't stop a nosebleed. We talking about. Remember, they were supposed to beat Minnesota and
Right.
Washington, and hopefully be 2-0, and then lose
Right.
some of the other games. If they couldn't even beat Washington, Sam Darnold was looking like Tom Brady mixed with Patrick Mahomes with a little bit of Joe Montana out there the other day. He was throwing strikes out of nowhere. If they couldn't beat him there, what do you think is going to happen for the rest of the season? You have to, first off, right, it's demoralizing to the defense for them to play hard defense and then see this guy go 3 and out, throw an interception, don't make no first down, and they got to get right back on the field. That's demoralizing. When Tyrod Taylor came in last year, the whole team sparked up because they said, finally we got somebody that can throw the ball.
Yeah.
Why do you think that Waller retired? You think Waller retired because he wasn't physically able to do the job? No, he didn't want to play with this dude.
No, I don't know about that. I think Waller just
No.
I think Waller got mental problems.
Waller had he been through a lot. You know, he had went through a big thing with alcohol.
Yes,
He went through a big thing with alcoholism, and he beat it. The whole thing is that when Tyrod Taylor was playing, he wanted to play. But when they said that Daniel Jones was coming back, he's going to be the quarterback, he didn't want to play no more. Listen, and Malik Neighbors is going to see what it's about. Do you remember Kenny Galladay?
Yes. Yeah.
What happened with him? Do you know what happened with him? He was playing, and the very first time he jumped on Daniel Jones for not throwing him the ball in a route, they didn't put him back in the game. And then next thing you know, he was lazy, lacked production, and they ended up benching him. Then they paid him $70 million. They put him on the bench and left him there.
Yeah.
And listen, if you think that was because his lack of production is not because he couldn't catch, who's throwing him the ball?
It's Daniel Jones.
Come on.
But they deserve it. Let me tell you, they deserve that because you remember when they drafted him. You know why they drafted him? When everybody was calling for them to draft
Dwayne
Haskins,
right.
And that GM was like, we're not doing that. The man threw 50 touchdowns in college the year before, and you're gonna draft a guy nobody knew. He was like, Daniel Jones, who's that?
But what did
Who's that?
But what did Haskins do in
Oh, he got killed, man. He got killed. That you don't know what he would have become.
But you know what, though, Coach? You know what you got to say?
It's unfortunate what happened to him. But he's a better quarterback than Daniel Jones.
Yes, he was.
Yes,
he was.
Yes. You know
and
what I'm saying?
you gotta say also, Coach, if he'd have really went to the Giants organization, he wouldn't have fell that far down. But because he went to Pig House over here in Washington, where they was talking to women in the old kind of way, doing whatever they want to do out there.
Yeah, he wasn't on the right organization. Yeah, that's what that was.
He went to the wrong place.
Yeah, he did.
Even with him going to Pittsburgh, I was looking forward to him playing in Pittsburgh because we all know. I don't know how he does it every year, but Tomlin to get a good he'll make you play. He'll make a play out of you. He'll make a play out of you. And we knew that was gonna happen. At the end of the day, they knew. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a rundown. They knew that Odell Beckham wanted Dwayne Haskins. It was supposed to be Odell Beckham, Dwayne Haskins, and Saquon Barkley, because there was a point where they had both of them.
Yep.
But what did they do? They said, you know what, we're gonna draft Daniel Jones, and we know Odell is not gonna sit tight with it. What did they do? They traded him, got him up out of there, bring Daniel Jones in there, and now they see, damn, you know, he really sucks. Let's get an Odell replacement. They bring in Kenny Galladay. Galladay corrects him 1 or 2 times about how he throws the ball and leaves him wide open. Now he don't play. You know how many receivers actually made it back to the practice squad because of Daniel Jones? Come on. They talking about, they're not producing. What do you mean? Who's throwing me the ball? Who's throwing me the ball? If I'm the receiver and I'm running a route and I don't get the ball, whose fault is that? At the end of the day, this is going down in history as one of the worst GM moves ever.
I agree.
So
and you let them go to somebody in your division.
So quick, what do they need to do? They need to
That's horrible.
Do they let the GM ride for the season, or do they just let it go, see how it play out, and get rid of him after the season's over?
Well, listen, I'll say this much: you don't get rid of him in the season. You don't do that, because even if that's the case, everybody worked hard, and you're telling them if you do anything like that, anything drastic in the middle of the season like that, you're saying that this season is a wash from Jump Street. You don't do
and then
that.
the players are not going to play hard.
Right, the players are not going to
By
play at all.
halfway
You
through,
got
they
some
gonna
money
know
out
it's a
there.
wash
Right,
anyway.
By
By
the time they
halfway
get to
through,
the 8th game,
They're
you're
gonna know it's a wash.
who they are.
Yeah, but then they're also
What you
playing for
do is,
contracts.
this is what
the
you
ones
do.
that'll be free
Yeah.
agents, they'll be playing for contracts next year.
This is what you do. First off, you take Daniel Jones out and you bench him. Because if you don't bench him and he gets hurt, you're gonna have to pay him another $40 million next year. So that's his injury clause. 2, I would put in somebody that I know could either do something. It's either gonna be Drew Lock or it's gonna be Mr. Tommy Cutlass over here. And the reason I would do that is because you don't have nothing else, and that was a failed attempt. That's their fault. There's nothing they could do. There's no other free quarterbacks. They had Russell Wilson running around. They didn't want to grab him. They could have got Justin Fields. They didn't want to do that. Not that those guys are playing any really, really different right now. But at the end of the day, they could have had so many different choices, but they decided to stick with what they had. And they knew that what they had wasn't good. This is all on them.
It is, without question.
Wow.
The trade deadline is the week after, the Tuesday after week 9. That's the
Come
trade
on.
deadline.
After week 9.
But
So-
instead, they're looking to get Brian Burns, $120-something million. Where was he the first game? Not a goddamn sack. Pause. Excuse my language.
So maybe we can trade the GM at the trade deadline. What do you think?
You know what?
Listen. Dexter Lawrence didn't move the needle the other day. I always say this guy's name wrong, but Tybo, whatever. I always say he never moved the line. How do you have this much money on the line and nobody did nothing? I mean, we didn't even get a touchdown. Come on, we didn't get a sack, a touchdown. We barely got 4 hurries and 10 tackles out the defense. You try to tell me that they got a defense? There's a problem there.
They made my man Sam Donald look good. Sam Donald.
That's what I'm saying.
They made him look good.
I think
And this Sam Donald
he's-
fourth
he's
time
looking
being a
solid.
starter?
They made him look good. I said
He looking excellent.
Sam Donald's been a
All-pro.
journeyman too, if I'm not mistaken.
He went from the Jets to the Panthers to the Minnesota
Yeah, but
Vikings.
Geno Smith
They-
is out
He had a
there.
decent year at the
Geno
Panthers.
Smith
and
out
shit, man.
there.
No, he didn't.
Matthew Stafford won a Super Bowl.
What do you say? No, he didn't.
Nah, he didn't have a decent year with the Panthers.
No.
They sucked. He played 1 or 2 games good. After that, it was a wrap. He did exactly what we know Sam Darnold gonna do.
he got benched.
And
And they brought him back and they benched him again.
Who's their
Yep.
quarterback now at the Panthers?
That guy
that's
from
that's
Alabama.
Bryce Young.
Bryce
He's
Young?
looking just as bad. Yeah,
Dumb move. Took
he
the
he
number
looks
1.
bad.
You ain't
He
take
looks
my
bad.
boy
But then
from
again, the
Ohio
team don't
State.
look good.
Y'all guys are crazy. Y'all better take them boys from Ohio State. They ain't take Stroud. How you gonna take that little guy and don't take Stroud? And Stroud got that gun. What is
Listen.
wrong with these guys?
Where did Justin Fields go?
You know what they
Fields?
did? You know what it is?
No.
Everybody
From
looks
college.
for the pick
Oh,
that they think is gonna make them look like the smartest guy in the room. You feel what I'm saying? And when that pick don't pan out, that's their career. You don't got to listen, not for long, right? That's what NFL stands for, right?
right.
Listen, if the players got 2-3 years, you know the GMs ain't got long either, and the Giants are known to cut them after 2-3
They
years.
give you 2-3 years like right now, like you said. If you don't produce, you're gone.
You gotta go.
Coaches, everybody, you go.
And we saw the shootout between the Ravens and the Chiefs. That's the staple.
Right.
That's where to take the win.
Even last night, the game with the Rams
Yes.
in
Yeah.
Detroit, that was a good game. That's what you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
You
Listen,
know what I'm saying?
the you know it's another problem that really burns me up is that the Giants could have got Saquon and Lamar Jackson out of that draft, and they didn't.
Wow.
They drafted Saquon. Lamar was about to fall to the 2nd round,
Yeah, he was the last pick of the first round, if I'm correct.
and the Giants had there was 2 picks behind that, and they was thinking about moving up to go get him, and they said, "Nah, forget it. Let Lamar Jackson go."
They crazy.
Listen, I ain't gonna take up your whole show. You already knew I was calling.
Of course. All right. Shout out your show, sir, while you are here. Shout it out. Let us know what your show is here on Saturdays.
Rally Radio, you know how we get down, man. You know, we talk a lot about automotive news. You know how we get down. Saturdays 12 noon. Probably be changing that in a little while, but Saturdays 12 noon. Automotive news. If you're looking for it, there it is. You know what I'm saying? Shout to y'all though. Shout to Dave. Shout to Coach K over there. Shout to Todd. I see you over there, Erskine. I see you doing this over there.
Yo,
Hide in the cut.
yo, I'm just filling in. Usually I sit on the couch.
Shout the relic over there. All of y'all doing good, man.
John.
Listen, y'all have a good show. I ain't gonna take up all your time. Man.
And
I'm
Green
listening.
in the building. Appreciate you, man. No
I'm gonna
doubt.
I'm gonna put your resume in for the Giants GM, man.
Yes,
They
please
need
do,
you. They
Coach.
need you.
I need something to do here. All right, gentlemen, y'all take it easy.
All right.
All right, my brother.
Peace.
All right, peace.
All right. So that was a great call because I mean, if I had to rank that call, like not for long. All right. That's what I think we need to do in Yankee land over there with
Right.
Brian Cashman and
Well, y'all in first
whoever.
place. Come
Oh,
on.
he been there
man.
for a long time,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
You've been calling for him since we started this podcast.
And they in first place.
You've been calling for his job, and he still got it.
They got the best record in the American League, and they crying.
Yeah,
The battle
that's what these
standing,
Yankee fans
man.
They want
man.
perfection.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
That's what you do, yo.
All right. Anyway,
You see how
All right.
fast he want to get off the subject?
no,
here?
not at all. I want to pay much attention. I want to pay much attention to all
He
of those
next on the
suspects.
list, Greg.
That's right. But shout out to everybody who's paying attention. Shout out to Charlene Limehouse, John Green, Darian Brown,
Charlotte Perry.
Melinda Howard. All right, Scotty Scott. Okay,
Everybody in the building.
Anthony Green. All right, also.
He's here in person.
No doubt, no
My
doubt.
man.
All right, so
Cross the bridge.
all
They
right,
all
no
shoot,
doubt,
yeah.
no doubt. Happy to have you. So
Dave got the toll for you, man.
no doubt.
Remember back in the day, we used to go to the game, the train, so you had the pink slip.
Exactly.
All about to get
You
on
know,
the
yeah,
train.
yeah.
Remember them joints?
I'm gonna
And
sign
to go
one-
to the booth.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
sign one for him right
Yeah,
now.
remember that?
John Janowitz. All right,
Uh,
everybody on the check.
What's
in.
up, John?
All right. I think John was with the Giants gonna be 5-16.
Uh-oh.
No, 21 games.
21 Jump Street.
Yo, they are horrible. But I mean, you know, when I just say that, it's just when I say that about the Yankees, and the problem with that, not that we're gonna lament on that because we need to talk some football here. Problem with that is everybody sucks, so they are playing like with pay parity because Baltimore losing.
Right.
Like,
I mean,
but
they're
I'm
going through
not a
this slump.
Baltimore fan.
You
They're
better
going
be
through
lucky
this.
they losing because they could take over if
Right.
they was playing.
But they're
right.
going through their slumps just like we went through our slump. So, you know what I mean?
They don't have pitching either. That's their problem.
Well, that's
too.
going to be our problem going into
Again,
the
John
playoffs.
Green. The
That's
problem, the Yankees' problem is they are inconsistent.
Very much.
So you should get a raise for being inconsistent or keep the GM. How does that work?
You're still in first place,
Why
though.
does the GM have to be in place to get rid of the GM? You in first place. What do you want?
Again,
You need a 20-game lead to be happy?
absolutely. By accident.
I'll take 10 games.
Yes,
That's what I think for that,
I
man.
want 20 games lead.
But you ain't got 20
When are
games.
you
to
gonna
lose.
get it?
I would say the bullpen gave up probably about 10
Oh.
games.
Easy.
Try 11.
Clay, oh wait a second. Clay Holmes alone.
But I'm just saying, what more would you ask for if you in first place?
Trade
But
Clay.
you get Milwaukee.
Give these
the
guys
Milwaukee
that
coach, they fired
give
him
these
for
guys
no
that are
reason.
laying down their unconditional release.
You gotta have somebody to replace them.
Yeah. Waiting for the mess.
Oh,
I was gonna say you out there with your glove, but
that's okay. I know I can't throw.
Yeah, all right, all right.
I can't throw.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's okay.
No,
That was a golf ball. I can
You
throw
can't
it. I can throw it.
What happened?
no.
Shoulder
no.
hurt?
It's a whole
No,
different
no,
story.
no,
See,
no.
we'll talk about
Yeah,
that. Oh, we'll talk
you
about
had
that
to
off
be-
the air.
Absolutely. Anyway,
You did a Stephen A. Smith? Let me
No,
find
oh.
out.
No,
yeah, something
not
like-
that bad.
something like that.
It
Anyway,
wasn't a baseball.
let's move on to the games from the other night. All right, so
Let's talk about the Jets beating the 49ers.
Woo!
let's
Yo.
hit on the games.
Yo,
All right. Okay.
yo, wait. What's the show that comes on before First Take? What is that?
Get up.
Get up.
Yeah, 3 of those people said that the Jets was gonna win this morning.
Oh, word. Okay.
I was watching.
The host is a
No,
is a-
besides the host.
Oh, okay. He's a
Yeah,
Jeff.
he's a
Three
Jet.
people said
3
it.
people said
Yeah.
the Jets was gonna
Oh,
have
you
the
had
upset.
Woody, you had Rex, and you had him. Well, Dan
Right.
Orlovsky took the 49.
Right,
Yeah,
Dan
okay.
Orlovsky took
The
the
49ers beat the Super Bowl last year, but they was in there, right?
A lot of people predicted
Nah, a
they
lot
were
of
going
people
to lose,
predicted
though.
they would be there.
A lot of
49ers got a
Yo.
great team. Don't get me wrong.
Yo,
They got a good
Yo,
team.
if you can find that shirt, you can find a Chiefs sweatshirt too.
First of all, it's easy to find 90 Nation gear.
Oh, really?
All over the place.
Oh, but you can't find a Chiefs the ones that won.
Hold
Nah,
up.
I can't remember. Look
I think so you welched on the bet.
I
On
didn't
the-
welch on the bet.
On the Niners, the Niners was going
He did. They said say
They
anything.
say anything. So what is anything?
What you got, wristband?
anything was supposed to be a shirt.
Wristband.
What-
But you took
what
a
happened?
walk and
He
wrote
was supposed to-
49ers on
He was
it.
supposed to wear some Chiefs gear.
so where? Here?
Yeah.
And I did.
Sure.
Okay.
He came one week. It didn't bring anything. Is it? Then he
Right.
came another time.
He went to Dollar Tree.
I
and-
wrote 49ers with a marker.
Went to Dollar Tree and got a wristband.
99-cent.
Right.
99-cent wristband.
Listen,
It don't matter how much it
No,
costs.
I know. I'm just
the
messing
main
with
thing
him.
that counted is he paid up with the rum punch. That was the main thing that counted. He paid up with the rum punch.
All right,
I give you that one.
I got some in the car just in case. All right, anyway, so
Light up the grill.
let's never mind that. Let's just talk about. Let's start off with the teams and then we'll bring it up for tonight's main
We
event.
can do that. Let's go down. Let's go
Right.
down.
So last week,
also.
there's a sheet.
I don't want to brag,
Give
but
him
only,
that
if the 49ers win, only lost one game. That whole sheet.
That's next
You
week.
did? You got
Yeah.
everything right?
You got no date?
I
Yeah.
got
Oh, yeah?
everything right. Only one that messed me up
If you
was
Thank you, sir.
okay.
So John
It
Green,
was the Steeler
John
game. Say
Green
it.
also said
It was the Steeler game. I know it was.
John
I know it
Green
was.
said those
'Cause you played with
wristbands were
emotion
weak.
and now it's your mind.
I didn't hear you 'cause he's yelling in my ear. I can't hear.
Sorry, you knew what it
Mongo's
was.
yelling in my
Well,
ear.
we got a
Turn
switch on.
turn his volume down, man. Turn his volume.
He got me emotional.
It was the Falcons.
Talking about his one game.
I gotta show
forgot
you
what
something.
game it was that
I gotta show you something later.
So
But I picked the whole sheet.
all right, so
49ers win tonight, I picked the whole
so
sheet.
let's get at it. So Thursday's game was the Chiefs against the Ravens.
Right.
And everybody except for Coach Kurt, to my recollection, took KC.
I took KC.
I took who did I take?
Okay.
I took the Ravens.
Yeah, you took the Ravens.
I did.
I
Hey,
didn't.
how y'all
Okay.
forgetting this?
I didn't
I
chart
didn't do
you
my.
in.
Oh, I saw my phone.
Did you,
All
put
right.
did you put my stuff there?
I didn't chart you in either, sir.
You didn't chart me in after I
But-
sent you the text message?
Well, I was a little busy. How about
Okay,
that?
chart me
Oh,
in
you
after
sent me the thing and I sent it to you. You didn't put mine in.
I'm not working
Oh.
for y'all, all right?
He
Let's
just
be
looked
But you sent me
Yo,
the detail.
he looked at it and now short
He
memory
didn't
loss
even
is
put
kicking
mine
in.
Ain't that son?
Okay, how we gonna get full credit for the whole season?
I got it, and I will
You make an adjustment?
It's not gonna change. I got it. I didn't
Right,
lose
because
it.
I sent it in. I know he's on
Alright,
the phone.
well,
So we'll get
I
the
want y'all
records
to
tomorrow
really-
next week. The
really,
records will be
really
updated
calm
next
your
week.
nerve. The more important thing is placing your wages with me after.
Oh, that's the important. That's the important thing.
That's the most important thing.
Oh my God.
But I got y'all. Don't worry about it. Matter of fact, I will pull it up and I'll let you know how you did.
Didn't you bet on that one too, man?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Eagles and the Packers. John Green had the Packers. He was the only one. Everybody else had the Eagles.
And that quarterback got hurt. He's gonna be out for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, about 4 weeks.
The Rams?
No,
Green Bay.
Green
Oh,
Bay.
Green Bay. Yeah, that's
I had
right.
I had the Eagles.
What do you
'cause they
mean? What's
were
the
home.
knee
They were
or his
home, right?
ankle?
The
Yes.
guy grabbed his
Yeah.
ankle
Right.
at the end and twisted his knee.
Oh,
he got a
okay.
sprained MCL.
I had the Eagles because they were
That's
home.
from who? That's from that's Love,
Packers.
right?
Yeah,
Love,
Jordan Love.
Yeah, that was a
And that was
Friday
towards
night
the end of
game.
the game.
So they saying like 4 weeks he's gonna be out.
Yeah.
4
about
weeks.
4
3
That's
4
tough.
weeks. All right.
And that guy, that backup, he ain't played hardly at
Then the
all.
Dolphins at the Jaguars. The Jaguars at the Dolphins. Everybody at the Dolphins.
Right.
Before you go, I just got a quick thing that came in. It said, unfortunately, we lost James Earl Jones too.
Oh, get out
wow.
of here.
Yeah,
Oh,
Today? Wow.
must have been today.
Man,
Yeah,
Damn.
I condole.
icon.
Yes.
definitely
Voice
icon.
of Darth Vader.
Yes,
Yeah.
Wow.
icon. Wow.
And the Lion King. Fuck.
Shout out to Verlon Douglas watching on the chicken. All right. Yeah, man, he rest in peace, James Earl Jones. Because he must have been about 88, 89.
He's
He
up
up
there.
there.
Yeah, he was up there for sure.
Hmm.
Great actor.
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Right.
Great actor.
Wow.
Incredible actor.
Claudine.
Claudine.
Yeah,
Wow, I
that's
remember.
what I first
Wow.
learned.
How
That's
about, the,
right.
how about the snake in Conan? Remember?
Yes.
Changed into the snake.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Anybody got anything else?
What?
Coming to America. Come on.
7
yo.
Up. 7 Up. Oh no, no, it's not. No, he wasn't
Nah,
7 Up.
that's another guy.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
another guy. He was
he
the
played,
uncold.
Didn't he play in the play Fences before
Yes.
Denzel did?
Yeah.
Fences.
Rob,
Yes.
Great icon.
Yeah.
Rob Ling on the check-in. So, all right. So the next game, ooh, that's rough.
Mhm.
Next game, we probably need to do a whole 10 minutes on James Earl Jones. Did he played with in the Bingo All Stars?
Yes.
Yes, sir. He did. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can go down. He did a whole list.
He
of
said,
stuff.
Oh, man,
please,
we-
he
He
got
got
a
a
lot.
lot.
Yeah,
He got
that
a-
2 hours.
His resume.
It's big.
Yeah.
Right.
His resume crazy.
Wrap around. That's crazy.
And everything he played,
He went
everything
through-
he did, everything
yeah.
he played,
He went-
he did it well. He
Right.
played a good role.
He went
whatever
through all
played.
those Jim Crow eras and all
Mhm.
that. He went through all that.
Yeah,
Nah.
he was right
He
next
was
to
one of our best.
He
You
just
put it
never
with
got-
Sidney Poitier.
Sidney Poitier, right?
Sidney Poitier,
You
that's
got that
what I-
right.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
that right. He's one of the best.
Yes.
Without question.
Yeah.
Without question.
That's a celebration.
And Melo was in the media and
Nah.
always had grace with
Mhm.
Yes.
You're
Without
right about
question.
that. Definitely right.
Without question.
he did a lot.
Yep.
All right. I'm good. Before I get emotional, let's get back on topic. But now I have to go outside. Oh, man, give me tissue. So anyway, the Falcons and the Steelers. Everybody was wrong except for who?
The living fossil.
There you
So
go.
let me talk about it. Let me talk about it.
No, we going down
Look,
the line. You ain't got to talk
he-
about it.
Commercial
He-
voice.
he wrote it
Thank
on-
you, Melinda.
That's
right.
He got some paper
Yeah, you
notes
gonna
on the
talk-
paper
He
here.
got notes. Yeah.
Ask the guy
Stop,
that's
stop.
next to you. Ask him.
So check it. 0-4 in the
Hold
preseason.
on, hold on. Then you,
I already know what he's gonna
how you
say.
just cut
You
the
don't know
man
what I'm
off?
saying?
All right, go ahead.
He's
say
a
it.
he's
Go
a
ahead,
guest
go ahead.
on his
Go ahead,
show,
go ahead, say
and you
it.
treat him like that.
Say it. Go ahead.
Listen, y'all got that win, right? I'm not gonna say y'all go 0-16, but I did tell you my prediction of the team, right? Y'all gonna go 8-8, and your coach gonna get fired. So y'all on record for that because you didn't even score. If it wasn't for the kicker, you wouldn't be sitting here smiling right now.
Told you he was gonna say that.
There. All right.
Now,
Go ahead.
But
Now-
but he's
Go
talking
ahead, have your
facts.
No, he's talking on the air now. I told him to say that for now.
Oh,
So
you told
that's-
him to say
you
that.
heard me say that. I said save it for this. All right, so
True,
listen.
true.
Shout out to Billy
So-
Turner watching.
So we won the first game regular season, right? Like you
Okay.
said, I was the only one that picked him. Defense looks top 5, right?
Top 5 in what?
Defense looks top 5
In what?
anyway.
In the NFL?
TJ looks like at least top 3 because y'all said he wasn't the best in the league. He looks at least top 3.
TJ's a beast. Everybody knows that.
No,
TJ
we
Watt.
had issues last week.
I wasn't here last week.
Right.
Who's
Greg and Kirk.
I
Not
said
just
Miles.
Greg.
We said Miles Garrett and
And I said TJ is. I said
TJ is
y'all,
a
neither
beast.
one of y'all said TJ. I
Yeah.
said
TJ's a
we said
I said,
Miles
how about
Garrett.
TJ?
I know who I said. I said Miles Garrett, and it was
I forgot
another
who
guy.
he said.
We
But I
had
said,
to
how
play
about,
the tape
I said, how
over.
about
Right.
TJ?
TJ's a beast. Go ahead.
He's not better than those guys. I don't care what
Boswell
you
is
say.
at least top 5 kicker, 81% from 50 yards and better.
You talking individuals? Joe
No. Offensive line look good so far.
so far.
Receivers look solid. Harrison Warren, two back attack.
Who y'all beat the Bengals, right?
No, we beat the Falcons.
Falcons.
The only
the
glaring
Bengals?
weakness
Okay.
right now is quarterback. That's the only glaring weakness, right? Now, Tomlin, he's still making stupid decisions. Y'all didn't watch the game. I don't think
I
any
didn't
of
see
y'all
the
watched the
game.
game.
I
No,
watched the game.
You
And
watched the game?
bragging because
No,
you beat the
no,
Falcons.
I'm not bragging about them. You tried to issue on them for the last 3 weeks.
Come on.
Make your
So
point.
anyway,
Come on, man.
Make your point.
Let's go.
Look, my issue is with Tomlin. And if he get fired, me and him probably got different reasons why he gets fired. 4th and 9, we up 15-10. 4th and 9, we at the 15-yard line. 4th and 2, we at the 15-yard line. 4th quarter, 7 minutes left. This dude goes for it. Instead of kicking the field goal to make it 18-10, he goes for it and we don't get it. Those are the issues I have with Tomlin. You know what I'm saying? That was a stupid call. None of y'all would have done that.
I would have said get the
None,
points.
wait. None of y'all would have done that. All of y'all would have kicked the field goal. We got a top 5 defense. The kicker's the best in the league, if not top 5.
Was they able to move the ball rushing going down the field? Was
No.
they? No. Well, then I
No.
would have kicked it.
Harris,
I didn't see the game.
listen,
Yeah.
Harris was 20 for 15 for 70. And he got 20 yards on one play. He was 15 for 70, Harris.
Right.
What you mean that it's not bad? I'm telling you right
No, slow
now.
down.
Listen,
Lower the voice
the
a little.
glaring weakness is quarterback. You don't go for
15 carries
you
and
don't-
70 yards is
the
not
glaring weakness. Did I say 15? The
That's
glaring,
what you
it was
said.
more than that. It was probably
bad. Well, I'm
25
only-
for
so you
7.
yelling at me.
But
25
listen,
carries for
listen,
70
listen,
yards?
listen.
That ain't bad.
No, that
15
is
for
bad.
70.
25 for 70 is bad.
Well, you told me you said
Listen,
15.
I'm not
You
finished.
still yelling.
Okay.
You still yelling.
If Tomlin loses his job, if Tomlin is losing his job, it's because of his bad play call.
Now, let me say
That's
this to you
it.
about your team. Let me say this to you about your team.
Finished?
Wait, Tom's going to talk.
I just want to say this about your team. That coach been doing this every year since he's been
Right.
there.
Where we been going? Nowhere.
Every year since
You
Where
make
we
the
been going?
playoffs.
Nowhere.
You make the
Come
playoffs.
on, man. I'm
Every
like
year.
Dave on this. I'm like Dave and the Yankees on this. We made the playoffs. Big deal.
Do you know that just
Big
about
deal.
every coach, if you watch these games, when it come down to the decision to whether to go for it or kick the field goal, a lot of these guys are going for it.
Detroit
Yeah,
goes
they
for it
stupid.
all the
time.
time. Detroit goes
A
for it
lot
all
of
the
these
time.
guys are
And they
dumb.
over 50%.
Do not
That-
follow the trend when you
but
don't have
I'm
it.
not saying that.
No, what it is it's like a 50-50 crapshoot.
Right.
Before, automatically you would kick the field goal, kick the
Right,
field
right,
goal.
right.
What these guys do now, can I talk now?
Yes.
What these guys do now,
Something to say.
what these guys do now is try to give their team confidence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when if they make it, that boosts your team morale.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, now you know it's a crapshoot. You're not going to make it every time. But if you look at the league, the trend in the league of what they're doing, most people 4th and 2, they going for it.
Right.
They go you ain't even got to be in a red zone and they go for it.
Listen to me.
You know, they can be at the 50-yard
You wouldn't
line
have went
and
for
they
it. You
go
wouldn't have went for
and
it.
they going for it.
If you was in NFL
You know, I'm
coach,
just saying.
none of y'all would have went for
All right.
it.
Well,
I
hold,
know you wouldn't have
hold,
went for it.
all right,
Yeah,
everybody
okay.
freeze for a second. Shout out to Randy Logan on the chicken. Now, if we talking Jets and whatnot, and so like I'm just saying,
We don't have
speaking
Aaron Rodgers.
coaches, right? So, like, depending on what the circumstances is, they go for it.
So
We're struggling
No,
on
I
offense.
agree.
So-
No, I agree
so-
with Joe. I agree with
So,
you.
I got a
With the
question,
8-point lead
Mongo.
in the fourth quarter.
Mongo.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but
Mongo.
this is the trend.
This is how
this is
Mongo.
how these guys
Hold on,
do.
Greg.
Wait.
Hold on. This is what I'm
I hear
saying.
you.
If what Green just said, if he get fired, that's one of the reasons he gonna get
Get
canned.
fired because you just
You know
ain't
what I'm
been
saying?
doing. You ain't been.
Yo, but if it was Russell
I'm
Wilson,
still not going for it.
you still went-
We got a 50. We got to kick it at 8. He kicked 5 field goals, 3 of them for 50 yards. We at the 15-yard line to get an 8-point lead against the top 5 defense in the league. So
Okay.
they got to go downfield.
Against who?
They got to go
After
downfield.
one game.
Exactly.
They got to, yeah. When you see the defense, they're going to say we in the top 5.
After one game.
When you
Yo.
see the stats this
Anybody
week,
can be there.
when you see the
Anybody
stats
can be in
this
the top
week,
five.
listen,
After one
listen.
game.
When you see the
Is that
stats
right?
this week,
I know after one game.
exactly.
That's what
I
I'm
want to say it.
All right, so
Hold on, Dave.
no,
I wanna
we
say one more-
wasted too much
No,
time.
I'm gonna say something real quick. Wait, I want to say something real quick.
Teams are going
I want to
for
say
it.
something.
All right,
Listen,
let's
I want to
clean it
say.
up. All
Let me
right.
say something real quick. In that Detroit game, when my man scored, when he thought they scored and his foot was on the line, he was already getting ready to go for 2.
Yeah, he was
He
going
didn't
for the
even
win.
want to go to
No,
overtime.
he wanted to go for the
Come
win.
on,
I don't
man.
blame him for that.
That was in the
I don't blame him for that.
Come
Yeah,
on,
the
man.
Green Bay game. I don't
Get
blame him
up-
for
get
that.
up
You
outta
blame him for
here,
that?
yo. Yes.
Nah.
But anyway,
Nah.
go ahead. Go
All
ahead.
right, so
Okay, so
I'm
we're
conservative.
gonna
I'm not
move
taking
on
no
with.
chance.
all right, I
man.
just wanna say one thing, Dave.
Say.
you hear what Todd just mentioned to you about teams are going for it. So
I'm against the trend.
I'm
I'm following statistics. All right. We at the 15. You wouldn't have went for it. I don't care what you say.
Why wouldn't I win for it?
Because you getting an 8-point
You know what?
lead. You're
There's
playing
a
smart
reason.
football.
There's a reason for greatness,
Come
and there's
on,
a reason
man.
why your team is sitting back there. in the
8-point
mud.
lead.
I want Green to finish.
There's a reason why, like he said,
We
if you
gonna
want to
move
build your team confidence and you want your team to come out there and get behind your team, your players get behind your players, this is how you do it.
We're going to agree to
The guy on
disagree.
Detroit, yeah, he does some unorthodox
He does
stuff,
it a lot.
but he got his team believing in
Yes.
We're
themselves.
going
Yeah,
to agree
And
to
they-
disagree.
and you can't tell me that Detroit look at their coach and be like, oh, we blame him for this loss. They go out there,
They
put
play
their
hard for that
heart and
boy.
soul
We're
out
gonna
there.
agree.
So
to
y'all got a
disagree.
problem with Green Bay if that would have scored that touchdown. Y'all got a problem with not the Green Bay, the Ravens Kansas
Was it
City
Ravens?
game.
Right.
Y'all had a problem for him because the quarterback,
yeah.
the coach was
Yeah, it
saying
was
go for 2
Right.
when he
Go
thought it
for
was a
two.
touchdown.
He thought it
before
was a
he-
touchdown.
You had a problem with them for him going for 2?
No, I wouldn't have.
I did-
If they had
I did
scored,
not.
no, I wouldn't have had a problem.
If it was the Jets,
I wouldn't have
you
had a problem.
with it.
They
No.
they
were
weren't.
tied.
They
the
were
game.
at Kansas City.
They was
Oh,
at
you
Kansas.
go for the
City.
win.
If you make it,
Go
you
for the win.
If you don't,
Right.
you lose.
Yes.
Because
I
time
said
ran
go
out.
for it. I
Right.
would have said
Time
go
ran
for it.
out.
Right.
You got a problem with that?
No.
I don't got no problem with
let
that.
that
I
momentum take
disagree.
me right into that end
I would have
zone.
went for it.
He was going for it
Right.
until they said he was out of bounds.
Out of
Like
bounds,
he
right,
said,
yeah.
he was
Yeah,
already
it's-
calling
yeah,
for
he's
two.
already calling for
He
two.
was calling
The
for
play
two.
was the one before it where he missed the guy
Yeah.
wide open.
But
Right.
I
But I would've
went
went for it,
Try to
though.
get that win, man. Why
Right.
not?
Took that momentum and went straight in the end zone.
Listen. My scenario is not that scenario.
So
It's
No,
not.
but
It's
you brought
different.
that up,
It is
though.
different.
all right,
But
so,
you
I'm
brought
just
it
saying.
all
up.
right, so let's finish up this, and we're gonna
Sorry,
come
Dave.
back and revisit that.
All right.
Sorry,
The next one was the Giants, and everybody had the Giants wrong except for 2 people. Who? The Relic and John Green. All right.
Y'all picked the Giants?
I picked
You picked the Giants?
I didn't pick the Giants.
No,
You picked the Giants?
No.
everybody.
I'm asking
He
you.
said everybody had it wrong except.
Wait a minute. I picked the Giants?
Yeah.
I didn't pick the Giants.
You
I
don't know
picked
what-
the Giants?
Yes, you did.
Right, my brother.
I know, I ain't
Nah, I could have. Now.
Yo, that's
now,
your-
what
Was
your
you
mic-
drinking while you did it?
How many rum punches you had?
Yo,
It don't matter what your mic.
How much you got left in the car?
Yo, let me just say this: short-term
I
memory
wanna
loss
do-
is real. Like,
Wait a minute. You was there last week, right? You was there.
Listen, I remember that now.
So,
I
all
got
right,
shit
I don't
to
remember picking the Giants. Come on, man.
I got the five.
Yo, the videotape is still
Who
out.
they play? Who they play? Minnesota. I got the Vikings.
Yeah, I don't remember picking them,
All
man.
right. So, all right, let's go. All
I got the Vikings, bro.
right, good for you. All right, so
Wow.
so next one. All right, so because we're gonna play catch up here.
Sorry,
next
sorry,
one
sorry,
was the
guys.
Saints
I
and
think
the
I got
Panthers.
first couple wrong, though.
And everybody had the Saints except for who?
Relic.
There you go. Shout out to Derek Gilchrist and Janine Smith on the
You
check-in.
picked the
Let's
Bengals?
talk about
You picked the
that.
Bengals?
I thought he was going to
I
say
don't
me
think
at
it
first.
was
He
He took
The
the
Saints?
Panthers over the Saints.
Listen,
The Panthers that got
Nah.
beat.
Listen.
I took the Saints.
listen. We don't. Never mind.
Hey, let it go, man. Let it go.
I'm gonna say Pittsburgh is 1-0, and everybody else is 0-1.
Who's that on the YouTube users?
I still
You
can't
got to
believe I picked
check
the
in.
Giants,
You
man.
can't see your name.
I still can't believe it.
All right. So anyway, the Bengals,
Oh, I know what
Not
it was.
just the Panthers.
Dave had a gun on my
No,
side. That's what it was.
Who was home?
whatever it was. All right.
It don't matter.
So-
I took the home team.
Oh, you took the
So
home.
the Bengals versus the Pats.
Nobody had the Pats winning.
Yes, I did.
That
Oh,
is
yes, I did.
Incorrect.
Oh, yes, I did.
Again, the
What you
relic.
talking about?
Again, the relic. So how you like me now? So far so good, all right?
You on a roll over here, Mongo.
We should see him on a bagel. But anyway,
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Uh,
I had 2 more because I had the Bengals.
I said John
Everybody.
Green. I said you did.
You
pick
about
the-
to have 3 later
I
on
said you
tonight.
did
man.
pick the Vikings. John. I said that. So
You know they closing out all the weed shops, so after y'all can't get high no more, do what y'all gonna say.
all right, the Bears.
That's
The
a good
Bears.
That's a
and
good- that's a good
the- who did the Bears play?
the Bears, they won. They played. Who did they play?
Damn.
Washington, no?
No, they
I'm
play them
looking
this
up.
week.
I'll look it up now. You don't have the rival
The
team?
Titans. The Titans.
Oh,
Play
the
the
Titans.
I'm just seeing what y'all were thinking. All right,
They should have lost that.
the Bears. Everybody took the Bears, so everybody got the W.
They should have lost that game.
All right, the next game was the Cardinals versus the Bills. Everybody had the Bills.
Okay.
All right, we cooking
They
with
dodged
games.
the bullet.
Yes, they
Mhm.
did.
Yes, they did too.
Yo, that kid stepped up. The quarterback stepped up.
Always do.
He was
Most of the times, he always do.
The Texans. Who did they play?
They won, but
They
that
played
was
the
a
Colts.
that was a
Very
good
good. The
game.
Colts. Everybody took the Texans.
That was a good game. Colts should have won.
All right. Next.
Who's they called? Richardson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You seen that ball he threw?
I saw that.
70 yards in the air,
It-
falling
It
down,
was
Yeah.
almost falling down.
Right, I know.
Oh my
I
God!
looked at.
Dropped
I said,
it
"Oh,
dead on
shit."
that.
Dead on him.
Dead on him.
Yeah.
At the
Well,
2-yard
right in the end
line.
zone.
Yep.
He
Yo,
ran
that
right
was
in the end zone.
incredible, man.
Yes.
Oh my God!
I didn't know he had that kind of
All right,
arm
so-
strength like that.
Next game was the Chargers and the Raiders.
I took the Chargers.
Very good.
Because that coach over there was a 49er coach.
All right.
What he doing?
So A couple of people took the Raiders.
He's not gonna let you live it down, Mongo.
I ain't even hearing them right now. Look at the score.
Couple of people took the Raiders. Coach Kirk.
I think I took the Raiders.
Oh, see that?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
I think I took the
I
Raiders.
co-sign on it.
Yeah, because I know because I remember taking
All right,
the Raiders.
Okay, very good.
I did too.
I'm still not on no. I don't care who they got coaching. I'm still thinking they're not that great.
They ain't that good.
Who?
Chargers.
They not.
Nah, they're great.
They're not great. They're not great.
Coach, I gotta ask you a
Are
question.
they going to be in the Final Four?
When the Chargers
in the,
been playing,
in the NFC?
Who?
Are they
Top
going to
four?
be in the,
I
yeah,
think
the Final
they
Four in
should
the
have
NFC?
kept that running back.
They
What?
should have.
He
When
get
the
hurt.
Chargers been
He get
playing,
hurt too.
right? The Chargers been losing games. A lot of their games, if you go back and
In the
look
fourth quarter.
in the fourth quarter,
Right.
Harbaugh, because not just his hunger for the game,
Right.
when he could turn the team around, and when he went to college and he went and turned that team around, his hunger for the game is just it's a phenomenal thing.
Well, let
me correct
Okay,
you on
I'll
that.
go after you.
'Cause I'm a
man.
Big Ten guy in my house, State fan. It's easy to turn it around in Michigan. You get the top.
You getting the players.
You getting the play. That's different.
But
Because they get the
he
play.
still got him playing.
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
the
yeah,
plan.
you got the
You
play.
got the ingredients,
He
but he
got the
cooked the
plan.
cake,
Yeah,
right?
I
He
got
got
you.
the ingredients. He cooked the cake.
He left
So-
the eggs in the store.
So
So
now you got San Diego,
Right.
right?
I
You
want to
got
see.
San Diego. He got some of the ingredients.
They got some
there,
talent.
a
They
lot
got
of there.
talent.
And I guarantee you that the Chargers will. I'm gonna go on record right now. The Chargers is gonna have a better record than the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ooh.
That's,
Yeah.
Ooh.
look,
And
that's
they're gonna have a better record than the Jets.
Ooh.
that sounds like some. That sounds like some run punch right there.
Yes, sir.
That sounds like some run punch.
what
right there.
about the 49ers?
No.
Well then hush, puppy. All right, so here we go.
He still got some ties.
Unless,
Some ties to Harbaugh.
yeah, unless
From 49
Harbaugh is playing that
He
we
still
don't
got
know
some
about.
ties.
Is Harbaugh playing in something?
Listen,
Because they got the same talent they had the last couple of years.
and I think they got the right coach in there that's gonna make them fight.
Okay, we'll
I think
see.
they got the right coach that's
We'll
gonna
see.
make them fight.
Gilchrist said the Raiders gave him that game. Gave him the game.
We take it any way we can get it.
So that's your second team. now.
Just like Pittsburgh gave, it's just like the
That's
Raiders
just
gave
say-
Pittsburgh that
That's
win.
that's your second team. You,
When was this?
all of a
talking
sudden,
about
you a
last-
West Coast
talking
guy.
about
When
Falcons?
the Falcons gave y'all that team, for some reason, they wasn't
Yo.
ready to be on that
They
field.
choked,
this year.
yo. They
Before
choked.
you go, did y'all see how bad what's it called? He won't be quarterbacking long either. What's the name on the Falcons?
Yeah, he
Kirk
Cousins?
he
Kirk
was
Cousins.
with them receivers.
Yo, he couldn't move.
No, he couldn't move.
Yo, he couldn't move.
Big time was well
They were
off.
saying he couldn't even he couldn't get under center and turn
Right.
back.
He was
they
passing
said-
the ball.
Yo, he
I
looked
didn't
bad.
see
He was
Yeah.
in the shotgun
Yeah.
the whole
Patting
game.
the ball
Wow.
every time he went.
Throw it,
Before he
everything.
threw it, he kept. Yo, he looked
The
terrible.
timing was
What's the
well.
quarterback that they drafted?
Penix.
Penix. Okay.
well, maybe he'll
But
be the man in a couple of weeks.
But Cousins coming off an injury, right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
ain't look like he was ready.
They gave Cousins a lot of money. So
Yeah, they did.
they're gonna have to get that timing right with the receivers.
All right, so let's move on.
Yeah.
The Broncos at the Seahawks. Everybody had the Seahawks.
I took Johnny Wishbone.
That's what you call. That's
Yo,
what you
you
call
ragged
him.
them all last year, shit, man. You ragged them last year, man.
Because for some reason, I think he's got a little something
Who's this?
cooking in the pot.
Used to be with the Jets, quarterback.
Oh.
Geno Smith.
Geno Smith.
He always
Yeah,
calls
that's
him.
what I said, Geno.
He always calls him Johnny Wishbone.
Oh.
That's what I said. Gino, y'all saying journeyman. Gino is a journeyman.
He's a Jet.
He's
He's a
good
Jet.
though. He's starting to get.
Nah, he's a
You sat
decent
the
player.
line most of your season, you still most of your career, you still got a little arm left.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
decent.
Of course.
Yeah.
When you sit the pine as many times as he's been
sexy.
bouncing from team to team, he ain't been starting, so he still got a good arm.
No, he got an arm.
He still got a good
He
arm.
can
If
throw
you
the
ain't
ball.
been starting, you still got a good arm.
That's one thing
All
he
right.
can do. He can throw the ball.
So here we go.
Who
We
got
go. We're gonna move on. So the Bucks versus Washington. Everybody had the
What you call him?
Bucks
The whole
except
world
for who?
yesterday.
I took Bucks.
I had the Commanders.
Really?
Good command.
All right,
Oh, wow.
I took the
The
Bucks.
That's my
Jets
team.
won,
That's
and
my
Coach
second
Kirk.
team.
Oh, it's your
I
second.
picked the Commanders too.
There you go. Are you denying this?
Wow.
You gotta make a
When you find out
list.
Kirk
Make a
Yo.
is
list.
sipping some-
Yo, you was ju-
Punch you on the side, you don't even know.
you stole some. Yo, he was inside Dave's bag and Dave ain't know.
Yo, why,
I think he been
listen,
sipping that rum punch.
listen.
He don't know.
why does Kurt look? Why does Kurt ask himself after the game's over? Like after they team lose, that
Yo,
I picked
take-
it. Yeah, you picked
Kurt,
us.
you gotta write that stuff
All right,
down.
shout out.
I'm gonna have to,
Kurt, go
man.
back to
Yeah,
go back
please.
to the videos online.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, go look it
All
up.
right,
look it up.
please, let's keep it moving. Ronald,
But we
Reed,
all know
shout out
when
to
I'm
Ronald
asking the questions,
Reed,
Dave be looking
and
over
shout
my
out
shoulder.
to George Phillips on the check-in.
What's up, George?
I gotta check your notes. All right, let's give Coach Kurt some credit.
I damn sure can't remember
It must
picking
be a game that
picking
he's
the
the only one that
Commanders.
picked.
and
I
shit.
can't believe what I'm looking at
All
right
right.
now. My sheet's terrible. I picked the Browns.
All right, so me too. I took the Browns.
Yeah, only y'all
So-
took the
A
so
lot of
No,
people thought
no,
the Browns
no,
was
no.
gonna win.
I
though.
took Cowboys.
Actually, Coach Kurt took the Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Yeah, he's done.
I took the Browns.
He's done.
Did I take the Browns?
Who,
I know I
Deshaun
took
Watson?
Done.
Yeah, I agree with you.
He's
on that.
done.
I agree with that. But he had soldier surgery over
And
there.
he also said they
had
he was
two-
grieving.
Yeah, I heard after the fact. I heard his father.
Oh, that could be that can
father
affect the
died.
game.
Oh, yeah.
That can affect them in the game.
I heard, and then they had two. They had the right and left tackle. They had subs in. They got
okay.
hurt.
And Chubb is still
But he
not
looked-
back.
No, but he
He
looked.
still looks
Sure.
sharp.
Oh,
He
yeah,
does.
sure.
But he looked terrible.
Yeah, he didn't.
Right,
look
so-
You did the Green Bay Packers already?
Yeah, that was in the beginning.
Yeah, they
Oh,
lost against the Eagles.
who's gonna be there?
Jordan Love was gonna
Who's his
I don't
feeling?
Yeah, he came in the game.
Oh, the kid that used to play with the Titans, the black quarterback.
Yeah, he don't play that much. He didn't play
He
much.
played with that Division II school. He was
Right,
pretty
I
good.
forgot his
I
name.
forget his name.
He came in the
That's
game near the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Gab, finish, Dave.
Oh,
Sorry.
well, thank you. The Rams, the last night's game, the Rams at the Lions.
I took Detroit. I could not.
All right,
see
everybody had Detroit.
I could not see the Rams beating them.
Everybody
they had
had
the
Detroit.
opportunity.
Now,
good.
Well,
and tonight, and Derek
And guys started getting hurt.
Derek
They lost two
Gilchrist-
offensive linemen.
Yes.
After tonight, after the halftime, I'm gonna call you to see.
Gilchrist said Mims is the quarterback on Green Bay. Mims, you got it?
I thought it was Malik. I got Malik
Yes,
Willis.
copy.
Is it Mims?
Oh, shout out to Chef Primo. He's also hollering, release Daniel Jones like now.
That's why he's a Giant fan, ain't he?
Primo, yeah.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Shout out to Primo. All right. Release Daniel Jones. Actually, somebody got to slide them the key because he's really not handcuffed. But he can get his release.
Well, sure, they ain't got no backup. I
Well-
mean, who their backup? What's his name? Taylor ain't
You
there
remember,
no more.
remember Blue Streak when Martin was letting whatchamacallit out the back door?
Yes.
That's what they need to do with Daniel Jones. Come on.
Push it right out the
Get
door.
on out of here.
Dave Chappelle, he was like, "Yo, where my gun?"
Right. Yeah.
Like,
But
"Where my
then
football? You're not getting that football. Get out of
somebody stole Daniel Jones' gun.
here."
But
Push him
anyway, all
out the back and say, "You ain't getting your football."
right. So now we down to tonight's game.
Hmm.
So if anybody needs to correct it right now, right
Sticking with my team.
now, I took the 49ers. Coach Kurt took the 49ers.
There ain't no real Jeff.
I didn't take the 49ers. Get out of here, man.
All right, here we go. So apparently we can change it.
Oh, okay, well, I take that back. I did pick the I did.
So,
Wait.
No, because I remember because what's the name?
I was saying.
What's the name
No,
was
I
here?
wasn't here last
Me and what's the name took the
Todd.
Todd.
Yeah,
We
that's
took the
correct.
40 because I said I want the Jets to win, but I believe that they're going to lose to the 49ers. I did say that. I did say that.
So
I ain't going
Who I
So-
So
I take that back.
what's the spread on the game?
it's
We
not.
don't do
It's not
that.
a spread.
It's in San Francisco, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
and here go the reality. So
Straight up bet.
it's not so much that we want the 49ers to win. We would be happy the Jets win. So, but we just picking what we feel is going to happen to the game. So it's about your win and loss, particularly over here. Not, even though your prize is very minimal, but you know you get to win a crown, like Mongo.
You're betting with your heart, not with your brain.
There you go.
But you ain't winning nothing. So why not go with your team?
All right, so bet
It
with
ain't
your
like you going with
so
the
bet with
boys.
your heart.
It ain't like we
So
getting
bet
any
with
money.
your so
Are
bet
you
with
just
your heart.
taking- Are you just doing it just to
Kurt,
take
bet with
losses
your heart.
because make it
Yo,
make
No,
sense?
I'm gonna make it make
Change
sense.
my
I'm gonna
thing,
go
change
with my
my thing.
team to win.
Yeah, I'm with the
I'm gonna
Jets.
make
Change
it
my
make
thing.
sense.
Change my thing. I'm going with the Jets.
And
I'm
now if
taking-
I was betting money or
I'm
something
taking
like
the
that,
Jets.
it may be different.
I'm
But if
taking
I'm gonna go, if I'm rooting, that's my team. I'm
only
going with my
because
team.
Mongo just convinced me to change it.
Oh, was it Tom?
No, it was you.
Oh, okay. You betting with your heart.
Yeah, I'm betting.
Your heart tells you in the stone cold in your body. Your heart tells you that you're gonna win.
I'm not hearing you right now.
Well, wait, this wait.
Wait a second.
Hey, Green. Hey,
That's a different story. That's a different story.
Green.
That's a different
Green.
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 Unfortunately, I'm not betting no money
Green.
like that.
Next week,
You gonna be here?
next week when we come in here,
When
and
the
I'm
Jets-
like,
Green.
Coach Kirk changed it to the Jets. And he go, I didn't change
Wait.
No, I'm
Wait.
gonna write it down right
Wait.
now.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait.
Yeah, I
Wait.
got my
Yeah,
pick.
go ahead, Greg.
Green. So if they lose, what are you gonna say? If the 49ers lose tonight, what are you gonna say?
I'm not gonna say nothing because we ain't gonna lose. Y'all know in your right mind, in your wallet, in your heart,
I picked the
Right next-
49ers if I was picking.
right next to your
About-
driver's license, there's some money in your pocket. Would you take that money and put it on the Jets?
That's where Mongo keep his money at. That's where Mongo got his money.
Shout out to Eric Wilcox, the silent assassin.
Yeah, I wrote it down. 9-9-24. Jets win.
Hey, Coach, I'm asking you a question.
Yes, sir.
Would you take the $100 out of your pocket and put it on your team? Because that's where your mindset is.
Well,
Is your mind telling you that
well,
$100?
since
or
I
you
since
just
I
being
don't
a fan
bet,
favorite?
I don't bet.
Saying, let me do you a favor.
I don't bet.
So
I'm
what
gonna
we
go on my team.
need to do is get some Monopoly money and act like it's real money.
We can do that.
I'm betting 500.
We can do that. Everybody have $1,000
You
of
really
Monopoly
don't.
money or
You're
something.
really not respecting the value of this money. It's a process, and you really need to respect it. All right. So I said Monopoly money.
Everybody
Coach.
going
I
in their
know.
pocket.
I owe you some money anyway, so
Oh,
hey,
they
here
ain't
you go.
going in my pocket.
That's not-
Monopoly money.
$90. There you go. Yeah, I'm all paid up.
It's all good.
If
It's
your
all good.
heart, if your heart, is
I said
telling
that
you-
just before that. I said,
Right.
we do this what we do here. Ain't no points. Ain't
Right.
nothing. We ain't
Right.
betting for
Right.
nothing. So why not go for my team?
Right.
Now, if we was betting for money,
If
I'm
you
not
did-
betting on them tonight.
Yo,
I'm
tonight.
not betting on them tonight.
Tonight.
I wouldn't do it. If it was betting for money, I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why Coach said
What's
last week.
you asked what the
49ers.
spread was, right?
All right, we're not doing spread.
I know.
No, I know. I
just
just want to
asked.
see what
But
it is.
again, so now
The spread is
let's
It's
talk.
just
Let's
seven
talk this
touchdowns.
next week.
Let's talk about it though. Like realistically, if
I just want to see Rodgers get through the game.
okay, and
That's all I
last
wanna
year,
see.
last year he left real early last year, and then the Jets came and they won,
He love
but
real.
And they wound up
subsequently,
winning, yeah, right?
subsequently the other 16 weeks was horrible.
Who they beat that game? That wasn't the Bills, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I don't think the Jets got enough offensive firepower to go up against the 49ers. I don't think they got
It's-
enough common sense
What's the
to
name?
win that
Is
game.
the running back's not playing, right?
Who?
McCaffrey, he's
He'll play.
questionable.
He's questionable.
He gonna play.
Oh, okay.
And even if they didn't, they got that kid.
They should let him play. They should let him play because we'll knock him out the game. They should let him play. I hope they let him.
I think last year was his first year. I remember him not really being hurt.
So it's only
Well,
3.5, 3.5.
If you want to be technical about it,
Right.
When I said it before, I think that when McCaffrey was on the Panthers, he played possum. He stayed injured on purpose because he wanted out.
Was that in the beginning when he was first with them too?
No, when he was first with him, he was playing. That's
Okay.
why they knew he was a dangerous running back and he got all that money.
Right.
But every year he kept getting injured. He
Okay.
was getting injured in the beginning of the season,
Right.
because he knew that team was trash. So that's why when he got to the 49ers,
Right.
that year when he came during the regular season,
Right.
that dude looked like a thoroughbred out the gate. And he's been playing that way, high level out the gate, non-injury.
Okay.
Because I strongly believe he sat it out
Right.
and said, yo, and I strongly believe last year was Saquon Barkley. He like, I'm done with them.
Mm.
And he left. He stayed out and he just left and went on to another team. And that was it. Same thing is like with certain players, like you can say Geno Smith, he just wasn't going to start no more. Somebody in Seattle gave him a break. The kid looks fresh. His brain is there and he looks a little better. But would I bet on them on certain teams? Yeah, last week that was an easy bet. But when you're looking at, are they going up against an elite team? Can they win? I don't think he can pull it out because I don't think he has enough magic in him.
Right.
And I don't think they got enough on the squad to win. I don't think the Jets, I like everybody liking Aaron Rodgers are coming back and everything else, but I just don't see the Jets offense.
Okay.
I don't see them having an offense at all. And
You said that all?
I don't see them having an offense to battle against the
You talking about right now?
Listen, Bungo, they'll beat your team. because your team ain't got much to play.
They played this year,
Right.
so but all right, so check it out.
The Bills,
So check it out.
Miami, the Ravens,
All right,
all
well,
KC.
They
well,
beat
hold
the
up.
Bills last year with no
But I'm
quarterback
talking about-
last year.
I'm talking about this year, bro.
Okay.
Because these teams are elite teams. That's every year. That's always playing.
You think the Bills are an elite team?
I think the Bills are.
They're minus a wide. They're minus their top wide receiver.
They don't need him.
Yeah, they do.
No, they
Listen,
don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
He scored in the Texans game.
No, they don't need
Yes, they do.
they don't need homeboy
Shout
that
out
went
to
to
Felicia
Houston.
Young.
Yes,
watching.
They don't need him.
Yes, they do.
So
No, they got some good young players, but this is my man right here, right?
Anthony Green.
This is my man right here.
Okay.
But I got to defute everything he's saying about the Jets offense because we got key players at every position on offense, and we ain't even going to talk about the defense. So
Right.
we just need a healthy quarterback.
So let
Our
me-
problem is a healthy quarterback.
Let me
That's
say
all
this.
we. What we
Let me-
need is
let me
a
say
healthy,
this
good
right quick.
quarterback.
Give us
We got some.
Give us your prediction. Yes, we do. Give us your
We can
prediction
do that.
on the game.
Tonight, I think the 49ers going to beat them by 10 to 15, 10 to 14 points.
Final score.
Probably knowing the 49ers, the way they play in the fourth quarter, evidently it's going to be 34 to 14 if y'all get 14.
34 to 14.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Anybody
I
else?
gotta write that down.
We are writing it
Who's
down.
home? Who's home?
49ers.
49ers, you don't know?
Keep up with the Jets
See,
or the
you don't go that
49ers.
far.
You don't keep up with football,
listen,
I don't keep
period?
up with the Jets or the
You
49ers.
don't see the
I
commercials
only
on.
keep
You
up
got a
with the
TV
players.
at home.
Todd,
You got a
It's
TV at
probably-
home.
his name is Relic.
Yeah.
He got the TV at home still with the antenna.
And
His
with
TV
the
don't
pliers
take
saying
him
this
that
out.
know.
I just asked every one of y'all, did y'all
He
watch
said
the
with the
game
Flyers.
Pittsburgh? And y'all said no. So get out of here.
All
Hey,
right,
you got a transistor radio working up in that house.
all right. Quick
He still
pass.
got the old beatbox. Still got the old one.
backup
Said,
quarterback
Oh,
for-
he going with a 9-volt battery.
Backup quarterback
Nah,
for Green
boy.
Bay is Malik Willis. Now let's straighten this out. Give me a second. Hold it. Let me just say this right quick. We are in the first hour. We usually do it at 5 o'clock, but we've been so carried away with the scores. So first stop to the next stop. It's Super Dave along with Coach Kirk, Greg G Money in the building, Slick the
The
Relic,
living fossil.
Todd the Magnificent,
Yes, sir.
Anthony Green, 49er Nation in the building.
We are in the building.
All right, hold up, yo, hold up. Again, the phone lines is open. All right, fellas, hold it. I don't want to mute your mics. Hold up. Let me speak. Phone lines is open 516-206-0711. If you have any input on who's going to win tonight, give us a call. Prediction and score. Now let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Who's up?
No, we wasn't talking nothing about.
You
what
want to know
you
the
said.
score?
I got-
The
I
score
got- I got
prediction.
one
Score
thing.
Yeah,
prediction.
let me get yours.
28-21 Jets.
Woo! Woo!
Mongo, you don't really matter on this, right?
I got a question.
I'm gonna say
Would you bet your team? Would you bet your team tonight? If you had to take $100, would you bet on the Jets tonight? We ain't praying, brother. Speak up.
He talking.
Did we have this conversation?
Shout out to
Yes,
Michael
we did.
Willis,
I
my
thought we did.
I need you to go on record.
I thought we did.
Would
What you
you
got?
bet your
We-
$100?
I'm giving it a 40.
We wasn't live
Only because
earlier?
they home.
We wasn't live
I'm gonna
earlier.
say
eh?
28.
What does
20.
your
I could've-
$100 say,
I
my
could
brother?
have sworn.
Only because
What
they
does
home.
your $100 say? Because
And I need to see how far.
because
Gonna
I
say
want you to-
far.
I want you to-
We
I
not
need to see
betting.
how.
If that's what
what's
you
the
bet.
name?
If that's where
I
you
don't-
go,
No, I don't want to bet.
we
I
gonna
don't
bet the
wanna-
rub punch. That's what we gonna bet.
I don't want to bet. I'm just trying to say,
I'll
if
tell
you
you
saying 28-21,
Greg.
then how come you can't say on the bet that you have to go on the sports app why wouldn't you bet the Jets?
I ain't betting on it.
31-21.
I have
49.
to see more. I can't bet on that.
31, 5 points.
That's like imagine last year you bet on the team and
Coach
the
Kirk.
Joker got the 4 plays and got
2017
hurt.
Jets.
Your money's done right
2017?
there, right there. Even though they came back and won that game, but
That is true.
you know, so I gotta see them. I gotta see them play more before I put any money on these Jokers.
Well, tonight y'all get the ultimate test. You get to see what they're gonna look like.
Oh, for sure, for
And-
sure.
And can they handle it?
The ultimate test is against KC, not against y'all.
Your ultimate
All right,
test.
remember
is to
that.
try to figure out
Y'all
how
not
y'all
the
gonna
ultimate test.
How y'all gonna get
Stop
more
acting
than
like
8
y'all the
wins?
elite
Bro,
AFC,
did you
NFC
look
team.
at
Y'all
your
not.
team? Did you look at your team's record? I counted 10.
I see them
losses.
1-0 right
Oh,
now.
yes.
You better win tonight.
Oh, well,
You
I
better
counted
win
10.
tonight.
I counted 10 losses.
I'm talking about right
And that
now.
team-
What are
and
you
that
right
team-
now?
Right
0-0, right? You
Listen,
better
brother.
win tonight.
Listen, brother.
You better win tonight.
Listen, brother,
That's all I'm
that
saying.
one win y'all got was supposed to be getting.
Okay.
But the
All right.
next couple of teams that y'all gonna be playing along
Okay.
the line, I counted 10.
You gonna
losses
talk
for
us
y'all.
right into the Super Bowl.
All right, so
They gonna stop.
You
They
gonna talk
closing
us
out-
right into the
They
Super
closing
Bowl.
out all the weed shops. So I don't know where you
All
getting high at. They
Well,
gonna close- they
somebody
gonna
smoking in
get
San
that
Francisco that live in Brooklyn.
All right.
That's in Queens
So
right now.
Anthony Green got the 49ers winning 34-14. Magnificent got the Jets 28-21.
28. We might shut it
The
down
Relic
before
got him
that.
28-20 49ers. G Money got 49ers 31-21. Coach Kirk got the Jets 20-17. Super Dave said the 49ers 28-24. I like it. to be
See,
close.
Todd's gonna let you talk reckless. I'm not gonna let you talk reckless.
Your
Right?
team
Todd's
is
gonna let you talk
trash.
reckless because he say that's my boy. So he
Your-
letting you talk
Your
reckless.
team is
All right.
trash.
Well, he can talk, but I refute all that he's talking. He can
All right.
talk.
The
So-
Steelers ain't got a.
So the Steelers play
Win tonight,
49ers
Ken.
sometime.
We got
No, we
some-
don't play them this year.
They don't play us this year.
We play the
them last year.
we
beat
play
them
the
up.
Falcons. We play the Falcons division.
We played them last year. We
Yeah,
beat them up last
the
year.
whole Falcons division.
Play the whole Falcons division?
Yeah, that's how they do it. They alternate
Right.
every year.
We play in their
We
division.
played them
John
last year.
Green
Yeah,
says
they won. They won.
John
Y'all
Green
won.
says the Jets 28-24 win.
For who? 49ers?
For the Jets.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
So
okay.
that's what he said the
You
first,
didn't
right
hear
at the
that?
No, I didn't
beginning.
hear that because Green keep
Yeah.
talking reckless.
Smart man.
You concentrate.
The smarter green. He's the
Green
smarter
talking
green.
reckless.
Shout out to Des Schofield.
Oh, he's
watching.
smart.
He's the smarter green.
Yo, quick
Oh,
question.
Uh-huh.
Last week,
Oh, damn. Here comes the smarter green now.
We had the other camera up, and that was interfering with the phone.
All right, Matt, go ahead, talk to us.
Matt was good.
What's good, family? How's everybody up there, man?
What up, man?
Good. Yo, Matt, I need you to come and get Green
Hey, he
up out
supposed
of
to be
here.
here this month?
End of the month.
Yo,
End of the
I
month.
love
Green
you,
is
man.
there to bring some excitement, man, and a different point of view and whatnot, you know? What's good? What's good? Ant said he's going to take care of me when I get up there at the end of the month for my little event, man. So that's much appreciated. Go to, from the brother love and whatnot, man. That's
There you
that's
go.
all good.
That's
I
what's
can't
up,
wait to get
bro.
up there.
That's what's up.
No question.
Yeah.
No question.
So look, I hear y'all with the Jets and the 49ers. On the record, I want my Jets to win, and I hope Aaron Rodgers play well. I think the Jets are going to make the playoffs. I got the Niners edging them today, but I want Aaron Rodgers to play well.
What's your score?
So I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. 34-31. I'm hoping that's what it is. I think San Francisco's that team in the NFC East, along with the Lions. Those are my two. Yeah, the Lions going to get better as the season goes on. I think they're going to get better. That front line reminds me of, and some of y'all go back this far, the Hogs, Washington. Like when they,
With John Riggins,
I think the Rams
Joe
were tired.
Theismann, got you.
Yeah, John Riggins. The Hogs, that was they just mauled people down. They just mauled people down, and that's what they did on that drive to win the game in overtime. Rams can do nothing. That's the type of football team I'm talking about. When you have players
Shout out
and
to D.
you know
Gores
what's
on the
coming
check-in, Al
and you
Davis.
still can't stop it.
Right.
That's what a football team is all about. And on the other side, my sorry Giants and Daniel Jones, they're talking about getting rid of him already. I mean, they made it. Yeah. They made a mistake. They made a mistake giving him all that money 2 years ago, right? Didn't want to pay Saquon. Look at the night Saquon had in Philadelphia, 3 touchdowns. We all knew he was the MVP of the team. And I think the general manager is going to get fired this year. I hope the Giants go 0-16 so we can get the kid Beck down here, a quarterback that has, pocket skills.
I don't believe
All
in
right,
that
they
guy.
play 17 games,
Who
so
is-
it's
who is
0
Quarterback of Georgia.
16 and 1 or 0-17.
I'll take 0-16-1 so we won't have that futility of not winning one game. But getting in the race to get a quarterback is what the Giants are going to have to do. But really, they're going to have to get an offensive guru to manage a quarterback and build them up, a la Houston. The Colts got their franchise quarterback. Cincinnati got their franchise quarterback. We have to start there. We used to have a staple on defense. Our linebackers used to be ferocious for decades.
Yes.
We lost that identity. You know, we used to have a running game. Nothing.
Yes.
You're supposed to impose your power. A good team imposes their power on the other team, no matter what's coming. Right. You know, and look what my man did. Stratford. Rams, their whole front line was banged up, but he was able to find his receivers and connect with them with backup linemen. That's a good offensive coach, a good system, and you know, a good team. The Giants is just not there. They are so far from being there. It hurts. I watched the game in Dave and Buster's, and it was just painful to watch.
Very painful.
Painful to watch.
I can only imagine. I didn't watch it though, but I can only imagine.
Yeah, so I'm a diehard New Yorker. I had my lanyard on and whatnot. A few other New Yorkers in there and whatnot. It's just sad to see, you know, us go down like that, but it is what it is. I want to put one other thing to rest. I haven't been on in maybe 3 weeks. I went on a cruise in the whole 9 yards, you know, they did my thing. But I want to put now the whole panel up there was getting at me about a month ago. And we had the discussion on yeah. Dave knows it's coming. He knows it's coming.
Oh, you talking about
Who is the rookie? Yeah, it's coming. Who is the rookie of the year in the WNBA? I think it's clear now. Enough said on my part.
Matt, I did say I think last week I said she's pulled away.
She's gonna win.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So you acknowledging what you see. You acknowledge what your eyes see. Now, there's a couple of people on the panel. I went a little further and said, and I still stand by this, right? That Caitlin Clark is going to be at the end of her career better than Cheryl Swoops. She has that it factor. What Jordan and this is my opinion. This is my opinion. I'm not saying it's factual. What Jordan brings to the league was that flair. Yeah. And back in the 80s, there were 26-point scorers, 30-point scorers, whatever. But to do it with the flair that this young lady is, there's been a bunch of white girls that played in the WNBA. They're not following her because she's white. They follow her because of the flair and the skill that she does what she does. She has talents that is just generational. It's as simple as that.
I don't know about
when you get anointed by...
Hey, Matt,
hold on. Dawn Staley, one of the best.
Dawn Staley. Hold on, Matt. Hold on.
Hey, Matt. If she was black, it would not be the same. It's just the way it is, bro. If she's white, that's why everybody's talking about her. She could play 100%. You still
can't deny what your eyes see.
She could play. If she was black, it would be no issue. They wouldn't be talking about it the way of people are watching it that don't normally watch basketball, women's basketball, that are following her, that are white. The same way when Magic and Bird played in college, it's still the highest ranked NCAA finals because it was a white guy against a black guy. That's it. And people need to get over that. That's just how it is. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's where, that's why the women, hold on. That's why the women, hold on, Matt. That's why the women are giving her fever. That's why all the other WNBA players that play in the past that are retired are giving her flack because they feel like, why is she getting all the praise? She's getting it because she's white. Did they just not saying it? I'm telling you, bro. She can play 100%. She's gonna get better. If she was black, it wouldn't be happening. I'm telling you.
I disagree. Sue Bird was white. Taurasi was white.
Yeah,
but
no one was watching them. There's a whole bunch of them. But no one was watching no game. No one was watching college basketball games for her like they did for the rest of those other players that are playing. They have records sold out for college and for the pros. Everywhere that girl plays, it's sold out. Their home games are sold out, and everywhere they go play, their games are sold out. That never happened before.
Let me ask this question. What are you saying? What are you saying about when you say Taurasi? What are you saying about her?
I'm saying there's been other white players that were great that went through college, right? and the WNBA, but didn't bring the impact that Caitlin Clark is bringing. And it's because of the flair that she.
I'm gonna get on that.
Whoa.
I'm gonna get on
she
that.
She got a long way to go to step in Tarazi's shoes.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you that right now, brother.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I'm gonna tell you something that he said. I'm gonna tell you something that he said on the phone with us.
At the arc and the pace that she's going, she's gonna be right there.
Let her get there first.
She's
don't jump hurdles.
Tarazi is a big shoes to fill. When you talk about what she's done in this league,
and Sue Bird,
right? But I'm just that's she's not nowhere near.
Let me tell you what
right now.
Let me tell you what, Matt. Hold on, Matt. Let me tell you
obvious.
what you said earlier. He talked on the phone with me and Dave. You know what he said? What? She's better than Cheryl Swoops.
He just said that
right.
She's gonna be better.
Is Cheryl Swoops a Hall of Famer?
Cheryl Swoops played like 30 years ago when the talent pool wasn't as good as it is now.
That's not the point.
Oh, yes, it was.
I'm saying
yes, it was back then.
What?
Yes,
what?
it was.
Hold on.
Yes, it was.
You telling me female basketball was just as talented 30 years ago that it is today?
Yes.
There's some other
better players back then.
Bro,
yes.
Who was on that team with Cheryl Swoops?
Yes.
Name that team. Name no players that was on that team with
Tina Thompson, Cynthia Cooper.
One of the best players.
Yeah. When Lisa Leslie and them was playing,
they won 4 in a row.
Are
you telling me they ain't got no talent?
They had talent out there.
They won 4 in a row.
Listen. I'm not saying they didn't have talent.
That's what you just said.
Let me tell you this. She's a good player. Like Greg said, I won't take nothing from her.
No.
All right. A lot of hype is because of the whiteness. But let me tell you something. She ain't nowhere near my girl. All right. I tell you this right now.
Cheryl?
No. Cheryl, we ain't even going to talk about Cheryl Miller. She's off the tip. We're not even going to talk about her. My girl that played for the Minnesota Lynx.
What's her name?
What's my
Maya
girl?
Moore.
Maya Moore. She can't touch her. Can't touch her.
Maya Moore is a great player. Hey, listen.
No, not a good player. A great player. Can't touch her. Y'all got you crazy.
And she left early in her career.
Yes. Why don't you say it with your chest, Tom?
They had what? They had won two.
She won 3.
Three championships, and then she left. Right.
But she won 3.
But she had left.
And
she left early in her career.
Yeah.
But you
can't
know,
touch her.
You know what though, Matt? We gotta say this is early. We can't compare her now. This is too early because
I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you there.
And now 30 years later, LeBron's still in the league. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta wait. It has to be a wait. We have to wait.
I agree with you there. Here's where I disagree. I think the talent level for female basketball players has been much better than it was 30 years ago. Right. There's more people playing. There's more young girls into the game. There's more girls going into the league. The talent pool for
I think it was more teams back. I think it was more teams back in the day, Matt. It's just they're playing more games now. There's less teams now.
And it's still
it's just a lot more girls playing the game.
Yes, there is.
But with that, you're gonna get a lot more talented and different skilled people.
What you gotta understand, Matt, girls were always playing. They just didn't have the opportunity to play here.
Right.
They was always playing. Yep. Even back in
the
day.
I'm not saying that it wasn't. You're right about that. You're right about that.
They didn't have the opportunity to play here because there was no pro teams here. You had to go overseas to play. Girls always played.
And with something that Greg brought up, yes, where Caitlin Clark, when they're playing at home, the arena's sold out. When they go away, those games are pretty much close to sold out.
All of them.
All the other WNBA teams ain't doing that.
Well,
only the Aces is sold out. That's my point.
And it's not. And it's because of her. So
no, it's not because of her.
Hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people disagree with y'all as far as her talent and who she is and what she does. But you know, that's a whole nother point. We're going to agree to disagree. Y'all have your opinion.
I think there's a high fan base in all the arenas today than it was years ago.
But that's not because of her. You think it's because of her?
She has a lot to do with it.
Of course, it's because of her. It's because of her that they have what they have. It's because of her.
When you get somebody like Greg, just like back in there when the NBA was dull and Magic and Bird came in to boost the ratings.
Right.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. It's just that she's riding the hot thing.
Well, remember,
the people interest is up right now because of her, and that's okay.
And what they were saying,
it's right.
And it's okay.
You're making my point. You're making my point.
No, she's a good player, but you got her at greatness, and she's not there yet. You can't play 1 year.
No, she's not there yet.
You can't.
I
play
agree,
1
she's
year
not there yet.
and tell me she's the greatest thing that ever played. I'll tell you a whole lot of
No,
you can't do that.
My point was that a month ago, she was going to win Rookie of the Year. That was my point. I have an opinion that she...
And she still don't play defense. She still can't play defense.
And she still push off every
She
time.
got more blocks than Angel Reese.
What?
She got more blocks than Angel Reese.
She got more
I mean,
blocks.
you can't do everything.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
She got more blocks.
She got more blocks than Angel Reese. Angel Reese is down in the paint. You would think that Angel Reese would have more blocks. Check the stats.
I'm gonna check it because I don't believe that.
Yeah, check the stats.
But blocks don't constitute defense. So that's a whole different story. I can get into that.
They don't constitute defense.
No,
blocks don't constitute defense.
Steals and block shots does not constitute defense. You want me to break it down for you? I'll break it down for you. You want me to? I can name 4 guys that led the league in steals and block shots and were not good defensive players. You want me to break it down for you? Robert Gobert, Rudy Gobert. You think he's a good defensive player? He get taken out the game.
No,
but he's defensive player of the year, right or wrong? That's what they gave him the award.
The block.
Right, he leads the league in blocks, right? But when the game is on the line of defense, he's out the game. He's out the game.
Yeah, but listen.
He's out the game, right?
Caitlin Clark is making Indiana relevant.
That's not.
It wouldn't
you
be
keep
nowhere
changing the subject now.
near
You keep changing it. Don't get me wrong. She's a very talented player.
Made the whole league relevant.
Right.
And it's okay.
The greatest, to me, the best part of her game is her passing. That's the best part of her game to me.
But is you saying she's one of the greatest players in this league? After 1 year, I will argue with you on that.
Because of her skill set, because of what my eyes see, and because how she makes other people better. She sees the floor in a way that very few point guards in the WNBA has since I've been watching the game.
You must not be watching Sue Bird play then. You must not watch Sue Bird play, who was leading the league in assists way before.
I watched Sue Bird play. I watched Sue Bird play.
So then how you say that? How you say that?
Listen, so Sue Bird is a great talent. I'm not taking nothing away from Sue Bird.
Didn't Sue Bird win in college too?
Huh?
Didn't Sue Bird win in college too?
I think every year.
Yeah. She went to UConn.
Yeah, Connecticut. Right. Connecticut, of course. Yeah, okay. I watched her in Connecticut.
She didn't win nothing in college.
She didn't win nothing in college. She got to the finals, yeah, but she didn't win.
I watched Sue Bird, Taurasi.
I'm talking about Caitlin Clark now.
All those great UConn teams. You know, it's just the flair and that Caitlin doesn't. She's right, in my opinion.
I agree with Greg. Bird and Magic, them games meant something to the league because before that they were saying, "Oh, there's too many black players in the league," and what they used to call the Knicks, the Knickerbockers, and and that game set. They did. They did, and that game set. They like you said, they still the highest rated college game. They still the Raiders all these years because everybody was saying Bird was great, Magic was great. It's just that Magic had a better team around them.
Right. Then that's why they won.
And that's why exactly why they won.
A better player at the time too.
Yes, but Bird ain't have no team.
Right.
Bird his team.
No, he had a couple of players, but it wasn't.
None of those guys made the NBA. None of those guys. What's the guard?
Nobody on Bird's team.
A couple years.
No, he was the whole team. I give you that.
They had 22 rounds back then.
But even I say, as good as Bird was at college, and he was great. He was great in the pros too. Right. I still say Magic was better than him.
I hear you.
That's just my opinion. I just say Magic was better.
They both became Hall of Famers in the league. Because what Michigan had Greg Kelser.
He had a great team.
What's the center name? Vincent. They had a good team.
They had a good team.
I would say this much about the league when you're saying about Caitlin Clark and these players, and I would say this about the league. It's about the player and the time of the era that comes into the league.
Yes.
At the era it's at now, yes, Caitlin Clark came out of college. She's doing great. But it's not to take away from the other girl that came in the league also that's doing great, doubles and all this other stuff.
Right.
Because it's what the league. Now we look at the NBA. Let's say the NBA when the Magic era was coming to an end with Julius Erving, era was coming to the end.
Right.
He was playing with Magic, right? And we all knew that the Larry Bird era came. Now to this very day, if we talk the most prolific shooter that ever hit the court, Larry Bird is one of the top.
Oh, he's up there. He's up there.
Because
he's up there. He's not better than Curry though.
No.
Curry is.
I'm talking about the eras, bro. I'm talking about when you had a Larry Bird era that come in. You have guys that come in during these eras that change the eras of these games because older players leave, the newer players come in. You look at the LeBron James era, you look at the Stephen Curry era, and then you looked at it like you wanted because some reason a lot of people painted LeBron James as the villain because he was joining other teams. So then when you see Golden State go up against them, a lot of people just was rooting on Golden State just for the win. Curry is a great shooter. He's a great shooter. I take nothing away from him. Look at the New York Knicks era. Mm-hmm. Look what happened when they went up against Indiana with Reggie Miller.
Right.
And look what happened when the Knicks went up against the Miami Heat. Those was battles and everything else.
Yeah.
But was for some reason they couldn't get past
Chicago.
They just couldn't get, and when they got there wounded and still lost against San Antonio.
Right.
When they did get it in. So it's like the eras now. So now we have an era of a Caitlin Clark that's supposed to be an era. We don't know what she's gonna do yet.
Yeah.
Her first year.
Right. It remains to be seen. It remains to be seen.
Some players coming to the league in their first year, their best year.
Oh, but they had players. You had what's the name that been the MVP the last 2 years, and they discard her like she ain't.
Exactly.
And she's the best player.
And she's having a great year this year. The team is not
Angel
having that
Wilson.
great a year like they had the year before.
She's the
But
best player in the league.
she is the best player.
The best player in the league.
What's up,
Aja
man?
Wilson.
Shout out
Aja
to
Wilson.
Angel Wilson's the best player in the league.
Yes.
Period.
She's the
Yeah,
best
Aja
player
Wilson.
in the league.
She's a great player. She's a great talent.
No, she's the
Kevin
best
Garnett said
player
something. I
in
want to
the
know
league.
how. I'm gonna give you my opinion. Kevin Garnett something, and this is springborn of what Ant just said. Kevin Garnett said something about errors. He said today's basketball players would not be able to play in his era, and I totally disagree with that. As far as three people are concerned,
only a few. Few players of today can play in the past of it.
I don't know. No.
I say a few players.
No.
I say there's a few players, of course. I think nobody would be able to stop Curry, Durant, and LeBron. Those and Ant-Man.
If you would adjust to that, I don't fall into that when these guys say that. Oh, these guys can't play in the era of their. Because if you could play this game, you could play the game. I don't care what era you play in.
Right.
If you can play the game, you can play.
I agree. If you can shoot, you can shoot.
I don't know.
You would have had to.
You had to adjust to the league.
You would have had to adjust. You would have to take the hits, and you could dish this just like everybody else did. To say that they can't play, I don't agree with that.
I think that
I don't agree with that.
But so with that being said,
then that's where I agree. There's a lot of players that could play in the 80s with their hand checked in and the physical defense and everything because if you can shoot, you can shoot. You can adjust, you can adjust. Durant's one of them.
You look at the guys today.
Right.
You got more guys who more stronger, faster, and jump higher.
Right.
So what would those guys do? Foul them in the air, you get thrown out the game.
But they was doing that back
You
then.
know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, so why, when you say that they couldn't play back then, why couldn't they? If they got talent
Because
to play.
they're not used to the
I was
physical
baffled why
contact.
Kevin Garnett said that. Why he think today's players
If you was playing,
couldn't
we're
play.
talking about guys now going back.
You would have to be.
Well, yeah, but there's plenty of guys who wasn't able
would
to
have to
adjust to
be.
it. How many guys did we see that was good in college coming to the pros for whatever reason?
That happens in every era.
For every, that's why I said for whatever reason. I did. I know. I said that for whatever reason. Okay. The top players, yeah. The top players, yeah.
Not all of them, no.
Well, no.
If you was great back then, you'd be great now.
Now you kind of like.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Okay, because what I'm saying
If you can play this game, if you can play the game, you can play the game. I don't care what era.
You can play the game, you can play the game. You can
physicalness makes the
there was more
difference.
defense, but that didn't mean that you couldn't shoot the ball.
Right.
I don't know nobody that can stop Kevin Grant 80s, 90s, 2000 or now.
Right.
He said you can take the players now and let them play in that league. But can you take the players from back then to play in this league? Not just the elite.
Of course.
The
because
great
there's-
one,
there's
the great
less-
one,
there's
yes.
less
The great ones, yes.
contact.
Right.
There's no arm rest. There's no, I can put my hand on you. No, there's none of that.
You know what they say?
No,
They
it's not
say
different. It's easier now. The rules have changed for the offense,
right?
Which makes it easier for them to score.
This is what they be saying. If Jordan was playing right now, he'd be scoring 50 points a game or blah blah blah. So what we talking about is we actually are talking about scoring output.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? So would they be able to still match their 19 points a game, 15 points a game, 10 points a game playing in that era? That's really the question.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, you got some guys, like, I understand what Todd is saying. You make an adjustment if you're a good player.
But will they still get that output?
Yeah, but not everybody were able to handle physicalness because all throughout high school now, college, the rules have changed for the offensive player. So it makes them easier for them.
One thing you got to understand, and you know this as a fact. Everybody here know this. You played where you honed your skills at in high school?
No, in the park.
All right then. A lot of these kids did too.
Right.
How do you think those games are played in the street?
More physical.
When I started playing basketball and I got to the playing in the schools or whatever, and we had referees, that was so easy for me because of what I went through in the
Good
park.
point.
Right.
So
Good point.
It's so easy for me when the referees could call a game.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. You can if you could play this game, you can play the game. I don't care whatever.
I hear you. I just disagree with you. I hear you.
All right, so Matt, we're gonna wrap it up.
For me, referees made it easier for me.
The picks. Thank you so much for your input,
Matt, with the great takeover.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah. I apologize taking up all your time, but I just had to get a lot of. It was a lot. It was a lot on my chest for the last 3 weeks. I trying to call in last week, and I got it all off. So thank you for giving me that time. All right, fam.
I told them that they had to get the phones right because you called me last week when I was on vacation. Wanted to know what's going on with the phone. I'm like, I ain't there.
You heard it. You heard it, Todd. Right. You heard it.
We had the other camp. We're gonna blame it on the other camp.
Let me talk to you then.
You appreciate it, fam. Thank you.
We got an envelope for you when you get here. Don't worry about it.
Yo, we gonna blame it on the camera.
Todd, put the drink down.
My bad, they called me.
Yo, I love you guys, man. Y'all keep it up, man. I got people down here.
Looking forward
I got
for you
my
coming
people down
down
here in Atlanta listening to the show. So y'all keep rising up, man. And I'll keep passing out the word. All right?
Matt, work on your 30-minute takeover next week.
Okay, I got a couple of questions. Here you go.
All right, one love, everybody, man. I'll see y'all soon.
All right, it's quiz time. Real quick. Who was the last gold medal boxer in the Olympics for the U.S.?
Shannon Briggs.
Who?
Shannon.
That's 1984.
No.
That was a joke.
Briggs is not 84.
No, 1990.
Last gold medal boxer. Male. Nope.
That's way back. Yo.
That's 84.
Give us a lifeline.
It's in the 2000s. In the 2000s. You still ain't gonna get it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get that. I've been stopped following.
No, he got robbed, so he didn't make it. And Roy Jones
Yeah, he got robbed
too.
It's not Tank, is it?
Robbed too.
Okay.
Somebody after Mayweather.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Is it heavyweight, welterweight? Come on, because being that it's hard.
Because you know why? He wasn't a heavyweight.
No, he wasn't a heavyweight.
He was
Oh, you think you know?
Bantamweight?
No, it's not that.
I'm just saying.
It's a named guy. He's a named guy. He was champion too.
Okay.
He was champion. He was champion in the pros.
David gave us enough.
The relic?
Okay.
The punch drunk relic?
Okay.
Give me a minute.
I'm gonna get ready for my next one.
Right? For the United States, right?
Yes.
Who was champion?
I can't even remember the last one we had.
10, 9,
It wasn't
8,
Mark Breeden either.
7.
That's way back, yo.
6.
You naming all the famous dudes.
Give me a second. Dang. Who was?
Anybody know on the radio? Last gold.
John Green, help us.
Last gold medal.
John Green
winner.
said boxing will not be in the 2028 Olympics.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's a damn shame too, man.
I'm looking at Cotto, but it wasn't Cotto.
No, Cotto.
He's not.
Ain't he Puerto Rican?
Yeah, you know. Well, that's a territory.
Gore said Taylor.
No,
Meldrick Law.
No, Meldrick. No, that's not Meldrick.
Oh no, Meldrick's from back then.
Yeah, Meldrick's from
84.
Yeah,
all those guys was there.
Meldrick's from back then.
Was it Shane Mosley?
No. You want me to tell you now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Andre Ward.
Oh wow.
You're right.
Wow.
I'm totally.
Andre Ward. And he gets looked over even in the pros. He gets looked over as a player.
He's a manager now.
Yes, he is.
Hold up, what is his weight class? Light heavy? Wasn't he heavy?
No, middleweight. He middleweight. I think he was middleweight. Yeah, I think he was welterweight. I think he might have started off at welterweight. I think he moved up to middleweight. Okay, ready. Quarterbacks, left-handed quarterbacks that started in the Super Bowl. Only 3.
Steve Young.
Steve Young is one.
Ken Stabler.
Stabler's another one. Very good, y'all.
And
you're never gonna get the other one.
Started.
Oh, very good. Very good. Oh,
I'm looking.
Mongo, my man.
I'm looking.
Okay, last one. There's another one, but that won't take too long. Only NFL team that ends with the letters ES.
Jets.
No,
he said ES.
ES.
You know what, Dave?
Only one.
ES.
Only one. And you should get this one.
This is their mascot name, right?
No.
Eagles.
There you go. Very good.
That's the mascot name.
Okay, mascot. Oh, you want to put it mascot. Very good. Very good, Ty. Last one take too long, so I'm gonna wait that till next week.
Let me see. Don't let Dave see it. Let me see it.
Huh?
The time is
next week.
Nah, it's initials. I'm from college. I want to know if y'all know them. Can we go through it?
Yeah, we can go through it.
Okay, ready? TCU. What does it stand for?
Texas Christian University.
Taking care of business.
Damn, my man.
SMU.
Southern Methodist University.
Okay, very good. BYU.
Brigham Young University.
UNLV.
University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
Very good. JMU.
Yeah,
James Madison University.
Very good. Ty's on the roll here. SDSU.
San Diego
State. No, is it San Diego State?
College.
South Dakota.
University.
That was giving.
You said SDCU.
SDSU.
Randy Logan.
University.
Yeah, you said it right the first time.
Okay.
UCF.
That's a Florida team.
Yes, it is. Central Florida, University of Central Florida.
There you go. Wow. LSU. That should be easy one.
Louisiana State University.
Okay. One more. WKU.
Western Kentucky.
There you go. Very good.
You the man.
Very good.
You looking up your sheet?
I see the reflection of their glasses.
Very good, y'all. Very good.
I was just on TV. I think the football team just played the other day, if I'm correct.
Well, Western Kentucky?
Yeah.
They probably
I think
did.
they played somebody. I was just watching them.
All right, y'all. So let's get ready to rumble. Week 2. Everybody participating here. John Green, if you're out there, I'm taking yours too. What would you like to say, sir?
I would like to mention one thing that was a bad note.
We didn't even talk about
that. What the police did.
Yeah, I knew where he was going.
I like that what they did. Because
I didn't get the chance.
If you're going to write a person a ticket, you write them a ticket or whatever.
Right.
But to take a person out of the car, that's a wrong.
Right.
And to lay a man on the ground and have your knee in that man's back.
Right.
He showed no.
That laying your face on the ground. I don't know what that is.
I didn't understand that either.
I might lose my
Shout out
life
to
for
Liz
that. I'm not doing that,
Richardson
though.
watching.
Handcuff him, and the other officer had his knee in his back because he was intimidated of his size.
Right.
Because he had on a tank top. But for you to abstract him out of the car is one thing.
They was intimidated
Right. And then
four of them.
Put your foot, your knee in
That's
the man's
crazy.
That's what they said?
No, he's saying, but there was 4 of them.
That's what they got to say.
But for you to put your knee in the man's back and have him on the ground, it didn't. When Tyreek spoke about it at the end, he spoke about it. He still didn't badmouth the police. He said, "I'm still trying to figure out what's going on."
Right.
He said, "But what if I wasn't?
Who he was?
Who I was?
What if I wasn't?"
And what if this is? I always say
They
this.
took down one of his teammates too.
I always say
that
this.
came and helped.
Shout out to Fort Worth, Texas, Liz.
The body cam is not for us. It's for them.
Mhm.
They're the reasons why they're wearing body cams. They got nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they can write a police report any way they want, and it'll be used as the truth.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
let me
Exactly.
say something.
So that's why the body cam is there.
So this
Thank
is,
goodness.
This is what happened. So guys take civil service tests. In the beginning, when you're getting ready to go through the thing, people, they ask you to pray for them, that they make it and everything. And somewhere along the line, some of you become creeps because
power.
The reality is, right,
money,
abuse of
money,
power.
We see it in TA all the time.
I'm gonna take it a step further.
Well, it's not even that.
I'll take it a step further. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. I'm gonna take it a step further. What you got to understand is you got racist people in this world, and racist people work among the police department,
everywhere,
whatever in the civil service. So what they have to do is weed those people out. That's the problem. They don't weed them people out.
But again,
because you got for you to take somebody and you see him, if he was speeding and you pulled him over, you take his information, you tell him to hold on, even though you find out who he is. And even if you feel like just because of who he is, you don't want to let him go, you write that ticket. This thing where you telling me that I can't say nothing is against the law. I have a right to say, I can ask you a question because you tell me to shut up or whatever like that because you're a cop. That doesn't work.
No.
Right. That doesn't work. That ain't what you do. You don't talk to people like that. And these guys get carried away and feel because they got a badge and a gun and whatever that they could talk to you any kind of way they want. And you have to take that.
Right.
But as long as you know you're right, you can ask questions. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And that's the problem with these guys.
The problem just don't. It's right what he's saying, right? But a lot of that problem is us. A lot of that problem is us on two different levels. Us, when we get pulled over, they do things to us on a regular basis, and after we pull off, we don't go report.
No.
And tell. Second is when us get hired here and we see other officers doing wrong.
They're not going to do
nothing.
No, they don't.
Them, but we allow them, and they say, "Don't cross the blue wall."
They get part of that group
until we start reporting. Because right now, we have been in an era of cell phone cameras and video cameras. Right. For the last 15 years. But how many before that have got killed?
Right.
On the report on a lie.
Right.
Before that are still in jail.
Locked up.
On a lie.
Right.
So now that we have I have a dash cam in my cars. Because I had an officer pull me over. I'm coming from down south. And he pulled me over. He already knew my name before he pulled me over. He said, "I'm gonna help you get back to the Bronx, Mr. Green." I said, "How you know my name? I never told you my name. I never gave you my life." He said, "Oh, don't worry about it." I said, "You said I was swerving, right?" I said, "I got a dash cam in the car to say I wasn't. I was following you for the last 15 miles. I was behind you. I never passed you. Right along with the rest of the cars. Nobody was gonna speed past them. But then when I pointed to the dash cam in the window, he said, "I'm gonna give you a warning." So you gonna give me a warning for what? But now I could have just drove off and just let it go.
Right.
I was on the phone with one of my friends, and one of her friends was a judge. We was all on the phone just talking. Now, I could have just drove off and just left it alone, but I didn't.
Okay.
I took it a step further. I took the video out of there and I sent it in. I don't say, don't worry about maybe three months later.
Right.
A lady called me on the phone and she was the sister. She said, "Mr. Green," she says, "I saw this video. It's very disturbing. Tell me what went on in it." I said, "The officer said I was swerving, changing lanes, but I was behind him. So I'm sending you the video to show you how could he say I was swerving and I was behind him changing lanes and I drove past underneath him for 15 miles until another officer came up behind me and pulled me over." I said, "So he stopped me on the lie." And then she says, "Thank you for the video." She says, "Somebody else is going to reach out." Somebody else did reach out, and I told him the same thing. I said, "I'm only sending this to you because what if I didn't have the dash cam? What was he going to write and say?"
He can say anything.
It would have been truth. It would have been considered the truth.
Visit this because I mean, there's a lot wrong, and we just can't fix it, and we need to do the fix. So everybody's participating in the fix. I'm gonna write it down. I'm writing it down. It's in the air.
Is me and Todd getting credit for last week too?
I'm gonna look it up. We gotta go to work because
he can discard mine because it's bad.
We gotta go to work because we're running out of time.
So I'm trying to make sure it's not a Dawson thing. Because if Dawson brother think
you wasn't here. I'm gonna put it in.
That's the favorite.
All right, so let's go.
Those are the home team.
Okay. All right, so I want y'all to pay attention. We got to do this quick because we are running out of time. All right, so Ant, we're gonna start off with you. It's Thursday night game, Buffalo at Miami. Let's go.
Buffalo at Miami. I'm gonna go with Buffalo.
All right, Todd.
Miami.
Relic.
Buffalo, Miami.
Yes.
It's not on there.
Why you never put the
Thursday
games on there? Why they never be on?
Because Thursday's the day that the
things come out.
Yeah,
Who's on? Who's on?
Miami.
Buffalo at Miami.
Miami. Look, I'm concentrating on this, man.
Help that
I'm concentrating.
All right, Buffalo at Miami. You still ain't answered.
Miami. I said it.
I'll take Buffalo.
Help that brother out. Help him out, Todd.
All right, coach.
I'm
I'm
trying to
saying
help you out. He's
Miami
doing
this
his own
time.
picks.
I'm gonna check it
I
too.
just forgot about that first game.
Oh, Geno Smith.
All right, Miami. John Green said the Bills. Buffalo. I got you, John. All right, here we go. The next game, and we're gonna just keep it. We're gonna wrap it around.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna start with me. The Ravens. The Raiders at the Ravens. I'm gonna go with the Raiders.
I'm gonna say the same thing. Ravens.
Ravens for me.
Ravens.
Ravens.
Everybody got the Ravens. And so we got ping pong. John Green got the Ravens. We're gonna ping pong back to you. And
Chargers.
all right, great.
Chargers.
Save day. Chargers.
No, give me Panthers. I'm sorry, Panthers.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Drinking. Let's go.
Yeah,
We gotta check
sniff.
this.
Give me Panthers, yo.
Yeah, I saw him sniffing before he came down.
Give me
there.
Panthers.
I tell you about picking up people on the
Give me
floor after they
Panthers.
come downstairs, right? This is the one you should have left upstairs.
Give me Panthers.
All right.
If I was taking him home, I'd drop him off on the highway.
Not taking me home. No, it's over.
All right,
It's
here
over,
we
Scott.
go.
Put it right back in that
I
region.
might be
wrap-
like that.
We're gonna wrap it around. We'll start with me. Cowboys at the Saints. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
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 Is that New? Yeah,
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Cowboys. That's a home game for them too. Cowboys for sure.
No, it's at the Saints.
No, it's not.
It's at the Cowboys.
It's at the
It's at the
Cowboys.
Cowboys day.
All right. Okay.
See, that's why I was asking over again.
Well,
Because he
you
messed it
don't
up.
have to.
Because he messed it up.
So I messed you up.
Yes.
All right. So
Everybody said the Cowboys.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So back to
Lions. Buccaneers.
all right.
Buccaneers at the Lions.
You got 3 of the underdogs. I got
Yeah, the
3.
Buccaneers at the Lions.
Damn.
Y'all at
You said the Buccaneers.
At the
that's-
Lions.
That's a no-brainer right there. That's the Lions.
Lions.
I'm gonna say Lions.
Why you taking so long?
Lions.
Because I got to think of the players.
They just won the other day.
Yeah,
Lions.
but no, the Bucks play. I was thinking about the
Kirk.
Bucks.
Lions.
all right, we're gonna wrap it around for me.
Mhm.
So the Packers, the Colts at the Packers. I'm gonna go with the Packers.
Yeah,
I'm going with the Colts.
Colts for me, Dave.
I'm gonna go with the Pack
Remember
So
the
why you
Pack?
put the Colts?
spread.
We don't do spreads here.
No, oh, that's what that's not.
No.
We
Win or
don't do
lose.
spreads.
Win or lose.
Todd, I told you to help him out.
This is what we do here.
Win or lose.
You keep
Huh?
it. We
Well,
keep
I
this
don't
up.
need this.
You need it because you gotta let them know who you taking. You can
He's
throw
writing
away.
it down.
Give it back.
Colts.
Give it back.
Okay.
Colts.
Yo, skip him, man.
He's
Skip him.
announcing it. He's writing it down.
Skip him. Todd, go.
Colts. I said.
Who you got?
Didn't I give it
He
to
said Packers.
He said Packers.
But on the sheet it says Colts.
you? Yo, don't worry about what I'm saying.
Greg,
We'll do what,
I
I thought this was
said-
something different.
I said Colts.
I'm going.
You know love is out. You do know that, right?
It's a spread.
You do know
We
love
don't
is out.
do the spread.
Right. I thought this was something totally different.
Nobody
Because
said
Wait,
nothing
you
about no
got who?
spread.
I'm going with the Packers.
All right.
Y'all do know
I
love
see
is out.
something in here about
Yeah, I know. I
money.
know
Oh,
Love
okay.
is out because Todd said he out for 4 weeks.
Yes.
I'm trying to see who they.
It didn't matter. It don't matter who the hell he is.
Nah, they play great D.
Okay.
Yeah, see, look. I'm looking
This
at
is
all of
if you
that.
betting. We not betting.
All
Right,
We're
but when he
betting.
gave it to me, I thought that's what this
No.
was. And then
All right, here
Greg
we
and him
go.
is pulling money out.
Here we
No,
go. We're
that
gonna
was
start with
before
you,
what they was
Anthony. The Browns at the
You wasn't
Jaguars.
listening when I was
Browns
talking
at the
earlier about we
Jaguars. I'm
don't.
gonna go
This
with
ain't.
the
We don't
Browns.
bet here. You don't spread. You just say who you want.
Utah.
Jaguars. How do I see it?
Jags.
I take the
Browns.
Browns.
You think so?
Yeah, and they playing in Florida.
I'm taking the Jags.
Coach.
Browns suck.
Jaguars.
That's what I said yesterday. They bad.
I'm gonna change mine to the Jaguars.
All
Keep
right.
them up front.
Don't blame me
Yo,
if we
bet
lose.
with your brain, yo.
Don't blame me if we
First of all,
Bet with your
They
brain.
suck.
mind your business because you're a Steeler fan. You
Yo,
got
bet with your
right
brain.
to talk.
You better win
You
tonight.
got
You better win tonight.
Listen.
We losing to a good team. We not.
You better win tonight.
We are wasting time. Let's go. All right, so
49ers and Viking at the Vikings.
You're right, correct. Well, I'm gonna take the 49ers.
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 I'm gonna take them punk ass 49ers. Sorry.
49ers. Everybody taking them.
He said punk.
Green, what you taking?
I don't have to tell him. He already know. 90 Nation rules, brother. He can put me down for the 49ers all season long. All season long.
Except for tonight.
I promise you I'm gonna call you tonight.
Call me.
All right, Green. We're gonna start with you. Seahawks at the Patriots.
It's gonna be a good game. Patriots played a hell of a game, but I'm gonna go with Johnny Wishbone and his posse.
You gonna Wishbone 2 in a row? Oh,
Wishbone 2 weeks.
Oh my God, that's gotta be a first.
All right, Todd.
Patriots.
Pats.
Patriots for me, Dave.
I'm going with the Seahawks. I don't believe in the Patriots that 2 in a row like that, man. Seahawks.
So you believe in Geno?
I think Geno's a good, stable quarterback. Yes, I do.
Y'all should have kept him.
He wasn't a good, stable quarterback back then.
Y'all supposed to let him learn.
No, okay. He's been in the league a long time.
Terry was in the league a long time.
Terry who? Yeah, he was.
The Jets at the
He got an
Titans. I'm going
opportunity.
with the Jets. Kirk.
Jets and the Titans? Jets, man. Come on.
Damn, I got
G Money.
Second.
Damn.
The Jets.
I got the Jets.
You already know.
I'm going with the Jets getting their first win this week. This week they get their first
2-0 Jets.
You know what? Put an asterisk. If their quarterback get knocked out, then with the other team.
God.
You might not make it out of there tonight.
All right.
Not without a cast on his neck.
All right, the Giants at the Commanders. We're gonna start with you.
Commanders. This is a no-brainer right there.
Commanders.
Commanders because they home.
Commanders.
Commanders, so they played in New Jersey. Wouldn't matter.
Nah, I'm gonna give it to them.
Is that unanimous across the board?
Yeah, Commanders.
You can bet on
Yeah.
what game Daniel Jones gonna get knocked out for the rest of the season.
That same could be said for the Commanders quarterback
Okay,
too.
the Rams at the Cardinals. I'm gonna go with the Rams.
He got to be careful coming out his house.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Coach Kirk.
The Cardinals and the Rams.
They lost their receiver for the year.
Yeah, the Rams lost a lot of people that game.
He's going for the year?
Yeah, they just announced him while he was playing.
I'm going
They
with
said
the
he's out
Cardinals.
for the
Day.
season. That wide receiver. But they still got Cooper.
And the offensive line, didn't the
G-Money.
offensive line got hurt?
I'm gonna take the Rams.
I'm taking the Cardinals.
Todd.
Rams. Damn, that sucks getting hurt the first game.
Yeah, man.
But that blame them because he
Yeah.
came in the
I'm going with
game
the Rams, brother.
not 100%, and they let him play. They shouldn't have let him play.
That was like a freak play because I didn't really. He didn't
really
get hit.
All right, the Bengals at the Chiefs.
That's a good game.
Let's start with you, Ant.
That's a good game.
You said the
It
Bengals and
is.
the Chiefs?
Right.
The Chiefs gonna beat them
Think-
up.
Bengals look like garbage at home. the other day.
That game, yeah,
I
but
don't know what game. I don't
Todd.
know.
Chiefs.
Do you want to come out my house and watch
Chiefs.
TV over the weekend?
For what?
Your reception is bad.
I'm taking the Bengals.
the Bengals they
I'm
just
taking
didn't
the
turn
Bengals.
bad overnight. Come on, they were good last.
Kirk.
But we ain't talking
Coach,
about last
Taking the
season.
Chiefs, man. That's one game,
The
man.
Bengals got the Chiefs number.
You think?
Always have. That's who they lose to. That's who the Chiefs lose to.
Yeah, you got that right.
All
Only,
right.
only one time.
No,
the Steelers
twice or 3
at
times.
the
I don't think regular
Broncos.
series don't matter.
Huh?
Yeah, that's What are you smiling for?
Just write me down.
What you
kid.
what you
Just
smiling
write me
for?
down.
Oh yeah, smiling. I'm gonna take the Steelers too.
I'm gonna take the Steelers.
I take the Steelers.
Watch
Too.
out, watch out, watch out.
You looking at
I got the
you?
Broncos.
Yeah, you better put your bifocals on. You better put your
You don't
bifocals
hear that
on.
man
Dude.
talking. Give the man respect. Let the man talk.
Okay.
Go ahead, Todd.
I got the Broncos.
All right, then your turn. Put your bifocals on.
I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
Yeah.
The only reason
First
I
win,
told
right?
you,
This is
y'all
our
gonna
first
get-
win.
Y'all gonna get 10 losses. So the
right.
other 6
Keep-
wins is part of your 6 wins right here.
Keep up with
But
your
don't let me
it's
down.
17 games.
Don't
Keep
let me
win.
down.
Keep.
I didn't say you was gonna lose all of them, but you're gonna lose.
You
the
said
majority of
10.
them. This is part of the majority. Now, when we've asked you, are y'all going to beat?
Greg, who you got?
Beat the Chargers, the Raiders,
I got
and KC.
That's nothing.
The Steelers.
This is part of the win part that y'all get now. But
the Bears at the Texans. I'm gonna go with the Texans.
Yeah.
Texans for me too.
Texans, me too.
Yeah, I got Texans.
Texans.
I take the Texans.
The Relic.
I said Texans.
The last one should be a no-brainer for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody should be going to Eagles.
Based on last week's game? Based on yesterday?
Listen, bro. The Eagles is playing at a high level.
I'm saying based on how Falcons played yesterday,
All right,
right?
so the Falcons at the Eagles.
How the Eagles play? They play great.
You said the Eagles?
How the Falcons play?
Who you picking,
They play
Mongo?
like trash. That's
Mongo,
what
who
they
you
team.
picking?
I'm taking Eagles. How did Falcons play?
They play like
Eagles
trash.
for me,
That's
Dave.
the way your sucker team win.
Okay.
Me too.
Your team is on sucker-free Sunday right now. Y'all playing
Sucker
suckers
free.
right now.
Sucker
But when the real teams show up, that's the
Name me some
y'all
real
gonna
teams. Name me some real teams so I can write it down.
beat. Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders.
All right, Chiefs.
I can
Jets.
go through your whole league right
No,
now.
name all the real teams that we gonna catch an L to.
Jets.
Chiefs,
Bengals is gonna beat y'all in
Chargers.
your own division. So what
Chargers.
you talking?
We play the Bengals every year.
Y'all gonna
Twice a
lose.
year. We
I
play
don't
the
care
Bengals.
about how many
Listen,
times you play.
Yeah,
You
we
gonna
play them
lose
twice
when
a
you
year,
play.
so I expect the split from my division. I expect
Expect
4 and 4 or
your
three
three
and
not to make the playoffs.
4 minutes.
Y'all not going to the playoffs.
All right.
was it 2, 4, 6?
All right, so let's wrap it up, fellas. So yeah, that was terrible. All right, so
Dude talking reckless. They ain't won a Super Bowl in how long? He talking mad reckless
Last
right
time
now.
your team been in the Super Bowl,
He
you
had
was in high school.
he had Purdy, Kaepernick, and who was it? Smith?
Alex Smith.
Right. 0 for 3.
Okay.
All right, stop talking tough. You ain't got no toughness.
Our consistency is still trying to
What
get
consistency? You get there and you catching the L.
in the Super Bowl.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
not even in the Super
Ben
Bowl.
been there. We got 2 out of 3. Ben been there. What are you talking about? By the time we get back, you still gonna have 5 Super Bowls.
I give you the odds right now.
Knock it off. I'm sorry,
$10
Dave.
I got a weird hearing thing.
If I bet
to talk over
$10
that.
I'm sorry,
on
Dave.
DraftKings that the Steelers is going to win, I can be a millionaire.
all right, shout
sorry, Dave.
out to Sean Mason. So listen, so first we got the Relic versus the Magnificent pay-per-view. So and so he's your man. So you in his corner, but you want to rematch with him.
That's his protege.
And he may not make it.
That's his protege. That's his protege.
It don't look good for the relic.
That's his protege. Look,
It don't look
look,
good
I'm
for the
a
relic.
one-man army.
And we need to sell tickets to get in.
I'm a one-man
Get our
army.
membership
Look.
up.
Wow. Pay per view.
Listen, y'all had the greatest show. I appreciate you brothers having me up here, man, because it's always good to see everybody.
Yeah, I miss my brother.
Shout out to Serge.
Oh man, well, what? Well,
Yeah, you're right.
we
October's
got
around
we
the
got
corner.
we got 3 minutes. So basically, good luck to everybody in baseball because nobody's really playing great, except for the Mets who just won 9 and just lost one yesterday. Won 9 in a row, so they won 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
And they in the wild
Well, I'll tell you about the Mets. I'm a Mets fan. They got that toward the end of the season. They got to play Philly, Atlanta, Milwaukee in a row, and that's going to be tough.
So that's they see the end right there. Then, because we know
No, it ain't going to be. It's not going to necessarily be the end of the season, but that's just going to
We
gonna
gonna
show
get
their
in.
truth.
I'm gonna believe we gonna get in.
Okay.
We gonna get in, Kurt.
So
I'm gonna go with you, man.
all right, so let's wrap it up. All right, fellas, let's just check out. All right.
Do you got my back with the Jets
Magnificent.
beating the 49ers?
Yes.
There you go.
All right, Magnificent. Let's close it out,
There you
sir.
go. That's what's up.
Come on.
Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, supporting us, the callers, people texting. This show is about y'all guys, man. We do this for y'all, man. We hope y'all appreciate it every week when we come out, man. Thank you for a lot for supporting us.
The Relic, let's go.
Shout out to everybody. It's been a great day. Shout out to Matt calling in. Shout out to Postel. Shout out to this 49er guy. We good. Green, what's up?
G Money, let's go.
Thanks everyone for calling. Thanks for listening to the show. Everyone be safe.
Coach Kurt.
I thank everybody for taking the time to listen to us rattle off about nothing about football. And everybody here, thank y'all for all being here. Green, Matt, Postel calling in. Love y'all.
All right, we out. See y'all next week. Peace.
Ah.
Listen to music.
There you go.
All in the beginning. 1 2 1 2. Come on.
Say something.
I got 1 2 1 2. Slick the Relic, the living fossil. Let's go. Yeah. Check it. Yo, dark city, lights, ain't nothing pretty. New York City, it's a place where the streets are gritty. It's a pity, pimp selling ads from finding city. That's how it is in the city.